Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube and wondering why this intro video looks so shitty, Kyle had to borrow the cameras, so I'm just recording this intro on the webcam. But the rest of the episode looks fucking phenomenal. Got a great guest this week. Before I introduce this guest, this Saturday, April the 13th, I will be at Town Ballroom in Buffalo, New York, bringing my friends Ahi and S-Fam. It's going to be a fucking awesome night. Make sure to get your tickets at taboomusic.com. I can't wait to be back in Buffalo. And also, I just had a new song drop last week with my boy Import called Cha Cha Step. You can go listen to it now. It is everywhere that streams music. And big thanks to everybody who has streamed the song. Also, be on the lookout. I'm going to be throwing a free show in Denver in the next coming weeks. To all my Denver people, just watch my social medias, man, on a way to have a chance to get those free tickets. But my guest this week, man, this was an incredible episode. This episode right here is one of the reasons why I fucking love doing this podcast, man. My guest and I, we barely knew each other, just talked briefly at festivals and just in passing. But, man, we sat down and did a super long podcast. This is one of my favorite podcasts to date, man. One of the things I love about this podcast is just getting to know people. I don't prepare questions or anything like that because I just want to sit down and it feel genuine and just like a real conversation. And man, this conversation flowed so well. And, like I said, one of my favorite episodes to date. He was out here headlining Denver, ended up selling out Cervantes. And this is a man, amazing producer, somebody I'm a fan of. Somebody who's just been super busy all over the place, making hits, playing hits, and just doing his fucking thing. Super cool, awesome guy. And man, I hope y'all love this episode because we had a lot of fun with it. Ladies and gentlemen, LYNY.
Come here, girl, is that ass fat? Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I'm marrying. Hey, and she's so different. I may eat that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
My man Alec.
Crack this
now
guy.
you can crack that bad boy.
Yeah.
I about yelled at you, dude.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
I was about to yell at you, but like mine's been cracked.
Yeah, I was going to say, but there you go. Yeah, I made the pop noise before. I felt bad.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you for being here today, man.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me, dude. I just landed in literally a couple hours ago. Not even, I think, around 1:40, 2 p.m. So
took you 4 hours to get here.
Mm-hmm. Straight up, our Airbnb was way too north. We actually didn't realize that it was that north. Closer to Thornton than it is. I feel like downtown, but we should have gotten that closer to the venue. But I think there's a lot going on Airbnb wise this week. There's a lot of events going on.
Really?
So, yeah, I think what is it? The Dom Dalla thing is happening.
There's a Mellow Death. Or
yeah, Mellow Death.
Death Mellow.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah, dude.
Which is how they turn kids over to Satan.
It's their easy way in. It's their
Let's get the kids
simple
into
way.
Satan.
all from Fortnite to just
to Satan. That's the transition. If you start with Fortnite, that's how it starts, dude. You start playing Fortnite, and the next thing you know, you're doing satanic rituals and slicing open goats.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. You're sacrificing your firstborn. Which, listen, I miss that tradition a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
Sacrificing the firstborn. Yeah. They need to bring that one back.
Did they do that?
I
Where were they doing that?
Kyle, can you look this up for us? Can you look this up for us? I don't even know if it's real or if it's just a fun thing to say.
Yeah, that would be fucking crazy.
But that's dude, Denver's always having shit going on.
It's probably at the airport if they had something like that.
What, Satan?
On. Yeah.
Oh,
the
under
airport.
under
the airport. Yeah,
under the airport.
I don't know. Yeah.
There's so many conspiracies about that airport. They were like, one of the conspiracies is like there's like underground bunkers down there for like super rich people, and it's like, why does that upset people? Like, if I'm super fucking rich, I'm buying a bunker.
Yeah,
and like if anybody's upset, it should be the rich people. I'm like, hey, dude, shut the fuck up. How about you go buy a bunker, you broke ass bitch? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you can get a bunker. Might as well get a bunker.
Might as, if you can get it, you might as well.
I don't know if that.
Dude, if you had fuck you money, if you had fuck you
Yeah,
money.
that's I guess that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, if you had fuck you money, what would be like the thing that you'd go buy that like, kind of like a bunker where you wouldn't expect it? You're like, yeah, I guess that's what you do when you have fuck you money. What would be something you went and got?
Oh, I don't know, like an aircraft carrier. Something just out of pocket, maybe useful in certain situations. Just crazy item, probably so expensive.
An aircraft carrier?
I mean,
Kyle, can you pull up a picture of an aircraft carrier as well?
Sure.
is that
I did see that sacrificing firstborns was a thing in the past.
okay?
Let's bring it back, dude.
It is no longer.
Damn, yeah, they don't do that anymore for sure.
Unfortunately.
Dude, we need.
Definitely don't do that anymore.
Dude, Colorado's in a drought, dude. We need the rain.
Oh my God.
That's why it didn't rain here,
Oh man.
because we don't sacrifice anymore.
An aircraft carrier would be the biggest fuck you money purchase.
Yeah, pull up a
ever.
picture, of
Yeah,
course.
I feel like-
let me.
I don't know. I'm going to the lines bunker. Like what's next? Aircraft carrier.
Aircraft carrier. Don't go
Like a
helicopter. We
robot?
saw how
A
that went.
robot?
A robot, dude. Like
Is that where we're going?
Oh shit, that is definitely fuck you money.
I mean, it's like, yeah, take a girl out. It's like,
Dude,
yeah, I own an aircraft carrier.
Dude, I'd start a
what I do.
militia.
You want to go on a little boat ride?
Yeah, you want to see my
Shoot
yacht?
some pirates?
You want to join my fucking band, and it's just a fucking army.
Oh,
You bring the girl. You bring the
Yeah.
girl in, and she walks in, and all this guys
Troops are
they're
lined
saluting
up,
you.
yeah.
Eddie, soldier.
just
and
keep cool, babe.
And she goes, "This is crazy," and you say, "Crazy, sir."
Oh my God.
on this
But,
cap, I'm the
yeah.
captain now. Damn.
Just imagine telling someone you own a yacht and you pull up in like just super remote area. You have to go to like a fucking island. It's an aircraft carrier. Just like, yeah, this is it.
Dude, if you had an
I don't know.
aircraft carrier, you would think people with yachts are pussies.
That's true.
You would say like,
yeah, I guess that's true. You wouldn't call it a toy, right?
oh, you'd call them little broke bitches, their little pussy ass floating cars. I don't know.
Floating cars.
I don't know. I could have came up with some better adjectives for that one. You know what I mean? That wasn't my best. That wasn't my finest hour. Aircraft carrier is a good fuck you buy.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It definitely is.
I'm gonna buy a mountain.
See, okay, yeah. See now,
And
now
put a
it's
bunker
like,
in the mountain.
there you go. You could probably get an aircraft carrier in there somehow
Yeah.
too. I mean, the whole
Dude, you should bring your
triangle.
aircraft carrier to my mountain real
Bring
quick.
your aircraft.
Dude, you
carrier.
know what would be crazy if you really had fuck you money? You know, like in the Avengers, they had like the aircraft carrier that fucking had like the propellers on it and it went flying up.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
deck it out.
Oh man,
You got
like
a flying carrier?
Oh man. See, it's not called an aircraft carrier if it's an aircraft.
What are
Or
they-
Maybe
Oh, yeah.
an aircraft carrier aircraft. I don't know what you would call it.
Well, like, they used to call people diesel douches, like the big diesel trucks. What do you
Okay,
call
oh, yeah.
What do you call that guy?
Who's got a fucking flying aircraft?
What do you call that
It's a whole
guy?
new game. He's got the testicles in the back of the
There it is. That motherfucker
yeah, dude,
right there.
imagine little testicles at the hanging.
Oh, yeah, you got to have some truck
balls.
nuts. Dude,
With
I got some truck nuts, dude.
That's
well,
what you call them. I
truck nuts?
never knew, so I called them testicles. I could have said balls. I just went. I don't know.
I
Damn.
think they're called truck nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you calling them testicles. Did you
Yeah,
fucking
I
go to
don't-
school or
yeah,
something, you
I don't
nerd?
know why I did that.
You're like regretting it?
Yeah.
I'm making you feel bad. I'm sorry.
Truck testes.
Yeah, dude, I got some truck nuts.
We're moving
They're
out
not
of
on my
Rubberhead.
truck. I don't know if you saw my truck out there.
Oh
but
yeah,
I
you
just
have it,
got
yeah.
them.
Okay,
I
no
just
way.
got them.
I gotta check that out.
They're The truck nuts are fucked up because they're like actually like flesh colored. You know what I mean? Like they
Almost like a Halloween decoration at that point. Like it's a little bit realistic.
oh, and it's like surprisingly close to like my nuts. I have abnormally large balls,
You
so
got
it's just like,
you got them molded for
Yeah,
the,
right,
for
it's
the
just-
truck.
dude, if my balls were that big, I would probably that cancer would probably have already spreaded. You know what I mean? I'd be dead. I'd be dead, bro.
Oh my god.
This is a fun way to start this podcast.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Hell
Off
yeah.
to a great
Truck
start,
nuts
man.
and aircraft
Great.
carriers.
Yeah. I actually had a beer at the airport. I had a coffee and then a beer. Didn't eat, and now I had a small meal in between the time, and now here we are with a PBR. I haven't had a PBR in a long time.
Makes you feel like a man, don't it?
It's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not bad beer.
You're like, God damn it, I love America. As
yeah,
soon as you take a sip.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I think every time
Milwaukee,
I say. Yeah, dude.
It's close to home, about an hour.
Oh, yeah, you're a Chicago boy.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
you?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago's a good time.
It is. It is a good time.
I will tell you this, man. I did Chicago on my birthday last year.
Okay.
And like it was like we were out like walking around. Obviously, I was drinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I was like, I gotta go get some food, and the promoter's like, "Yo, just come to the venue, man. We'll get you." Because I was like, I had hot dogs. That's what you do, and I wanted to go get some pizza. You got to go get some pizza.
Oh yeah, you got to just street food.
So
Any street food.
he was like, "Yo, we'll get you some pizza, man. We know a good spot." He brings me some damn pizza. I took a bite, and he was like, "How was it?" And I was like, "How fucking dare you?"
Okay.
How
Wait,
it was so bad.
where? Yeah, because
It was so bad, and I was like, they need to find the people, the business that makes this pizza, and they need to kill them.
yeah, no, dude, there's definitely bad pizza in Chicago, but there's also like some really good pizza if you look right. And it's just the guys that, like would have a place in New York or have had a place in New York. Or the Sicilian dude, I believe he's Sicilian, Professor Pizza. He started a joint in Chicago, and it is like some of my favorite pizza ever.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel good because I'm like, okay, Chicago, like if I show someone this pizza place, they'll be like, okay, Chicago has good pizza. But like, for example, if someone takes you to like, I don't even like deep dish that much.
Oh, dude, deep dish is bad.
That's like lasagna.
Yeah, I'm surprised, like, like we ain't got deep dish like in Mississippi where I'm from, but everyone's still fat. Like, imagine if we had deep dish, dude. Everyone would be diabetic. Everybody.
Yeah, I don't know how Chicago doesn't get hit in that way hard because
Probably because it's so cold.
yeah, I don't know. But then it just makes us sit at home and drink beer, and I feel like all we do in the winter is drink and like eat meat, like red meat, like all the time.
God, dude.
Street food. I mean, just like you name it, pizza and red meat. I guess I don't know.
That's America right
Sausage
there, dude.
pizza,
I'm a
yeah.
fan. I'm gonna cheers you to
there
that,
you
dude.
go,
I'm feeling good just off of those.
Come to the real America. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. But I was like, I was so disappointed because I'm like, I know Chicago's got good pizza. Like,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I feel like the locals need to do something about it. And I'm not saying actually kill them, but like maybe like,
Back on this guy. I feel like you got something against this pizza.
that
This
pizza,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also not just that pizza, every bad pizza in that city. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
like,
okay,
so
okay,
like
yeah.
I lived in New Orleans for a long time.
Yeah.
So like
I
if
love
you,
New Orleans, dude.
yeah, if you had like a bad po' boy or like you're selling like some etouffee,
Yeah, that's
like you ain't
That
gonna
doesn't
last long.
fly.
But
That
also,
doesn't fly.
I wish everyone got together and like, hey, we should threaten these people.
yeah.
Not maybe not hurt them, but threaten them.
Threaten them. Just kind of
Because listen,
start to get them going. Like just
if
give
someone
them a shove behind
yeah,
the back. Just
well, that's assault, buddy. All
yeah,
right,
you're right. You're right.
All
I
right.
was thinking metaphoric, but
there you go.
Yeah.
Metaphoric shove.
yeah, that's the metaphoric assault. Yeah.
Yeah, because people can piss you off, and I hear people that are like this motherfucker, and I'll say,
Yeah.
threaten them,
Mhm.
pull a knife, don't use it. I'm not saying get violent.
Pull a knife, don't you?
I'm not saying get violent. I'm saying let them know who's
Yeah.
boss, and they say yes, okay, and you say
Start
yes,
like
sir.
I mean, like, yeah, they could, everyone in like New Orleans or Chicago just comes together like a riot and just like kicks out all the like pizza owners.
Yes,
They're just
dude.
like
Let's
make
entice riots.
any terrible pizza. Like, yeah, like, they're just like, I don't know.
Let's
How would
entice.
you even judge that? Like,
Oh yeah, because
one dude's on the line. Like sometimes he's making good pies. Like the other days he's not.
Dude, imagine how stressful it
like-
would be as a line cook or something like that.
Holy shit.
You're like, dude, I know this dough got messed up today. We didn't have time to remake it. They're gonna kill me.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking break all the windows and get in here. Like, you're fucked. Like, dude, yeah. That'd be unbelievable, dude.
Yeah. Well, this has been fun fucking way to start the podcast, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You're doing a headline show out here in Denver.
Yeah.
But you've been
yeah,
on
yeah.
the road with Peekaboo, like everywhere.
Oh yeah, dude. The Peekaboo tour, dude. That has been so much fun. That has been so much fun lately. Peekaboo's been like my inspiration for like a minute. So it's one of those things where it's like a full circle. Like, oh shit, we're we're here. Like, we're doing it. He's also a great guy to tour with. I think the whole team is fun to tour with. Especially like Wink. Like, it's super fun seeing that kid like do his thing. He's kind of like just starting touring, but he's like so good. He has so much energy. His sets are amazing. He like plays like super classical edits and shit, like, or classic.
I was like, classical, dude?
Not like Mozart edits, but like, yeah, like R&B, like, stuff where I'm like, holy shit, dude, you know
Some R.
this.
Kelly?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, R.
No,
Kelly.
definitely not R.
Sorry.
Kelly. Yeah, there's no
Sorry.
way.
I was just thinking about the king of R&B, dude. My bad.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude.
Mitch, beer me.
All right. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I'm doing you dirty this episode. I don't know why I'm so feisty today.
Yeah, dude. So it's been a really fun run of shows so far. We're still doing it. What's funny is like Peekaboo and I have known each other for like a pretty long time in terms of like he was one of the first people to like put me on the map almost, or like get my name out there in a way. And for like years and years, I remember I was kind of touring and he was like, like he never like threw me any shows or anything like that. But I think it was like almost like all leading up to this, because like he came through and just threw me a bunch of shows and was like, and they were like great slots, great rooms. And I was like, dude, you didn't have to do this. Like, it was just a big like heart moment. Cause it was right after the collab when like everything started getting, the tour involvement started getting heavy. So yeah, it's great to be a part of that right now. Super grateful, super blessed, but yeah.
The thing is, every artist has that one artist that threw him a bone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like that one artist that was like, yo, you're doing dope shit. Let me bring you with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me bring you with me.
Exactly.
Sorry. I messed that up. But like, I remember like Jansen was the first one.
Oh yeah,
for me.
there you go. Yeah.
Like I was like still am. I fucking love Jansen.
Yeah.
Takes forever to text you back or to do anything, but love him to death. But I remember like, I think it was like 2017 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, he just reached out. He's like, yo, dude, these songs are sick. I'm coming to New Orleans. I want to throw you on the show. Oh, I'm doing a Denver date. I want to throw you on. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
It's like I love this
There
guy.
you go, dude. Yeah, no. And that's like, it feels like it's a moment, like a full circle. You're just like, oh shit, dude, this is someone that I like, I'm sure you looked up to Jansen.
Yeah.
Like,
but now I look down at him.
Yeah.
I see him do naughty things. I'm like, hey, buddy. I'm joking. He's a great
Dude,
friend.
yeah, I listen to Jansen. I remember him in my playlists. Like, dude, before I even like was involved in EDM, I had this like Spring Awakening playlist.
Yeah.
Just had like remixes and stuff. And I remember like Jansen was on there, or like, and then it was like Bro Safari, like stuff like that. Like, it would just be like, I don't know if it was like from the festival or it was someone that like liked Spring Awakening and just built like a EDM playlist that I just happened to like come across or whatever. But yeah, dude, that's an OG.
He's a dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I think I met him one time, or no, yeah, like once or twice, but very, very nice dude as well.
Oh, he's
every
a
time.
man.
Yeah.
I'm talking a lot of shit only because he's my friend.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
I do it all the time to his face and on this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, you said before you got involved in EDM, dude. What was life like before you got into this silly little thing that we're doing?
I was kind of I was always like, I don't know, an everything kid. I don't know how to describe this, but like anything I just saw and like captured my interest in one fashion I would just like go head on into because I was like, I want to do this. So I had a lot of hobbies, and they always just switched. Like, but one thing that I've always like kept was basketball, and I played. Yeah, dude. And I know I'm not very tall, but I played. So I was a point guard, obviously, but I played from like ages, like 7 through high school, and then pretty much I got cut on the high school team, and then I just went to music, and I was like, I'm doing this. We weren't a bad high school team. I wasn't a horrible player, but I think my height definitely made me suffer in the way that coaches, and I guess my academic, or my academic value, because one of the coaches was my math teacher, and he was at that tryout, and like I was a really, really, really shit student in that class. Like I fell asleep a lot.
Yeah.
And like and he like didn't like me. So I think he definitely pushed for the other end when I was already on the line.
Dude, math teachers in high school are the worst.
Yeah, he was geometry teacher.
Fuck him, dude.
Like
What a
proofs.
dork.
Yeah.
What a little stinker.
Nothing against geometry teachers and teachers in general, because like my mom's a teacher.
Same.
And,
My
like,
mom and sister are both teachers.
I love teachers so much, and they're highly underpaid. But that math teacher, I think, and if he sees this, Coach Ham, you cut me from that team, and I was pretty good. I held my own.
But also, if he didn't cut you, you might not be doing what you're doing today. So in a way, you should be thanking him for breaking your heart.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like I hope he's doing well either way, but
Dude,
I did learn a lot from geometry. Even though I slept during your class a few times, I know like an isosceles triangle and shit like that.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude. So maybe what you did was right. Maybe you knew. Maybe he knew deep down that I wasn't supposed to do basketball.
No, dude, you're such a nicer guy than me. Because what's his name? What's his name?
Coach Ham.
Coach Ham. I'll be like, bro, fuck you. If I see you, it's on site. I'm going to buy your fucking wife. I'd be fucking spitting all sorts of bullshit.
I'll buy your wife.
Take her to my aircraft carrier.
Yeah, seriously. I'll take his wife to my aircraft carrier. That's the one, dude. That's the one.
Girl, you
my
been. All
God.
right, never mind. But yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome, though. Dude, I fell in love with basketball. Dude, it sucked because I was like always right. Like I play basketball all the time.
Nice.
It's something I'm very passionate about. Yeah.
Dude, nice. We should play it.
I haven't played in about a month and a half because I tore some ligaments in my ankle.
Okay.
I still ain't there.
You tore ligaments in your ankle from basketball?
Yep.
No way.
Yep.
Dude, damn.
Yeah.
Ow.
I went to go block somebody's shot and
Yeah.
fucking just landed right on the ankle like that. And I heard a big pop.
Oh, you heard the pop too?
I had to
that's
get carried out that bitch. Luckily, I didn't
Dude.
have to get surgery. Thank God.
I've never broken a bone.
You got to break something.
Dude, it's weird. I just started skateboarding like a couple years back, and I still haven't broken anything.
Oh, dude, I've broken every finger
Dude, what?
from skateboarding.
Yeah, I don't. Dude, see, Cavs is probably broken. Have you broken anything from skateboarding? Yeah, he's skated. Like I didn't skate.
I had a bigger lady. I thought she broke my dick one night, dude, but fuck, that shit was just sore. I was worried about it. That was one time.
Yeah.
In one of my days.
Can that happen?
Dude, you can 100% break your dick. Kyle, can you pull up about this broken dick theory?
Isn't it?
You know, some scientists are all talking about. You ever heard about the broken dick theory?
There's a theory applied to it?
Yeah, dude, it's very deep into science. It's the broken dick theory.
Penile fracture is uncommon, but it is essential to note that the specific urogenital injury, the majority of penile fractures occur with direct trauma during sexual intercourse. Direct trauma to an erect penis results in increased pressure in the cavernosa.
And direct trauma can be more than just like hitting it. It could be like, you're not enough for me.
Just bad mouth the dick.
Yeah,
for a
just
while.
fucking being a bitch. You know what I mean? What, you fuck your mother with that tiny dick? You know what I mean? Shit like that.
It'll fracture the dick's heart.
Yeah,
That'll-
yeah. Yeah, dude,
Break its heart.
don't fracture my cock soul.
Yeah.
Because then after that, dude, it ain't getting up because you're down, dude. You're in your head.
Oh yeah.
You're like, she told me my brother was better.
Holy shit.
Which has happened. Anyway.
Yeah, I may need another beer.
Here you go,
Down.
buddy.
Thank you.
I don't know why I'm so feisty today, but I'm
dude,
hitting
you're
him
all
with
good.
I'm having the zingers today. I'm having fun with you, buddy.
I'm having fun too. Let's run it.
Yeah. So basketball, dude.
Yeah.
That's a big
dude.
part of your life. You still playing it?
I do. Anytime it's nice out and there's a court, or my friends will come back from there. So all my friends are kind of getting out of college right now, so they're kind of all in like the suburbs at the moment, and so they'll hit me up when they're like, in the city or like around hooping, and I'll make those missions, which is pretty rare. But when they do, they know I'm like there like every time, because if I'm home, I'm always down to either play basketball or skate, something outdoorsy. But yeah, basketball, I did. It ran my life. Like, it's all I wanted to be an NBA player. Like, I wanted to do this, do that in terms of basketball. I wanted to dunk. I got rim one time. Don't take those
Rim
words
job.
out of, yeah. I knew it. Like,
Classic Mitch.
yeah, I touched the rim one time. Again, I'm not gonna. Actually, yeah.
That's all right.
Stop
Yeah,
using that term,
I said
but
it.
yeah.
I said it the one time. You can
Yeah,
you can tell the
exactly. So
story.
I get the, yeah.
You've been pardoned.
Yeah, which was dope. I was, but I think it's just one of those things where anything that I liked a little bit, I would just like get into and get hooked on. So ADHD, I guess, helped with that. Computers, I loved computers. I loved like coding when I was a kid, but like not like coding like like actually doing shit, but like Minecraft, like video games, like
And you know where
doing
that
mods
leads.
for them. Yeah.
Leads to Satan.
Yep.
That's what we learned.
It all kind of goes to Fortnite, and then once you're in the Fortnite circle, you're pretty much 90% there. Yeah.
Damn. So you're okay. Dude, did you ever have anybody that you played with that went on to do anything?
No one in the NBA that I played with, but Tyler Harrow, who's on the Miami Heat, I believe right now, he was in the same like league and age group as me, and I believe he was in this tournament called NY2LA, and he was from Wisconsin, and a lot of the Midwest kids played against each other. So I believe I've seen him a few times at tournaments. Kids talked about it, but that was the closest I've ever been to an NBA player. The rest of my like homies.
You should meet Shaq, dude. That'll do it for you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I've talked to Shaq on or I guess on socials, but never. So I haven't like
He's like, hey, LYNY, I love your tunes.
yeah, up to my live one time. I don't know, or and I was just like, wow, that's crazy. And I just kind of like I'm sitting there just frozen for a second because I don't think anyone realizes it's like Shaquille O'Neal. Like,
He's the man,
then I'm
dude.
just processing. I'm like, I'm in electronic music, and Shaquille O'Neal is in my live right now because I make electronic music. Never in a million years. And I know that everyone probably says it, but it's just like, what? Like,
Listen, dude, everybody thinks like never in a million years would this happen.
mm-hmm.
No one even thinks about the possibility of Shaq.
It's
Out of all the scenarios you're thinking
yeah.
of, there was never that scenario where like, yeah, dude, Shaq, he's going to fuck with my shit.
like, yeah, what NBA player would be like the DJ? Like, what?
Josh Giddey. And only NBA fans would get that joke.
Yeah, like, it's just like,
I'm sorry. Good finish.
let's take classics. Let's take NBA classics.
Okay.
Let's limit it to
Okay.
classics.
Not the new age.
Yeah,
shit.
not the new age.
All right, cheers. Probably Dennis Rodman, I could see.
Yeah, actually, damn, that's a really good guess, dude.
Yeah, I could see that. Just because he likes bitches. He does.
He's gotta. Didn't he go to North Korea one time?
Oh.
Didn't Dennis Rodman go
Was
to
it
North
Dennis
Korea?
Rodman or was it
No, I think
no. It was God damn it, why can't I think of his name? Kyle, can you look it up? It might be Dennis Rodman, but I think it's
I think Kim Jong-un
Dennis
liked
Rodman
I think
hung
Kim Jong-un liked Dennis Rodman.
and I think Dennis Rodman liked him back. I think he's gone multiple times.
Yeah.
Kyle, can you look this up?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman hung out with North Korea's Kim Jong-un.
How many times?
Definitely a couple. More
Couple.
than one.
Dude, it's got to be like, listen.
Just one I'm seeing.
Okay. Now, obviously what that motherfucker's doing, not Dennis Rodman, the fucking,
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin his name, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Obviously what he does is fucked up.
Horrible.
But
yeah,
when you have
yeah,
like
horrible.
all of the power and resources, it's got to be pretty cool to party with the guy.
Like if
That's
he
why
likes
I
you.
think that's why they made that movie.
Yeah,
right?
the dictator.
Yeah.
No, that's not wrong.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's the Seth Rogen.
Yeah, what's it
It's
called?
the Seth Rogen movie.
What the fuck is that called?
Yeah, I think that's exactly why because they probably thought of that. They were just like, so my thought is like, so Dennis Rodman, so
the
like,
interview.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, the interview.
yes. Which
My
is
thing
what
is
we're doing
like,
right now.
yeah, literally. That's crazy.
That's wild, dude. Satan.
It's like out of all people, Kim Jong-un just happens to like Dennis Rodman. So here I'm thinking like, okay, the U.S. is going to use this because there's no one else Kim Jong-un fucks with. Like, it probably woke everyone up at the CIA, whoever it is. They were probably like, what? He likes Dennis Rodman? All right, like get us on the phone with Dennis. And like, I could imagine that like they had to have set something up with him when he went. Like, I don't know, but it's like also so like probably risky.
Yeah.
So maybe they were like, just go and talk to him and see what happens and come back.
Yeah.
Or maybe he went and like low-key like fucked with him.
Yeah.
And then was like, screw the CIA, bro. Like you got it out here.
So I'm saying he probably threw him a good time.
Which is like, I mean, again, the guy's doing horrible things.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I can't even like, I really can't. But you know, like it's just, it could have, I can't see the U.S. not trying to like get involved with like, and how random is that? Dennis Rodman. I guess Kim Jong-un like grew up watching him play
Yeah.
and like loved him.
And it's random too.
It
Like
is
what
just-
if
I don't
what if
know.
he was like, man, I love Lizzo. He's like the banana trick. I do that all the time.
Anyone,
Come hang out.
Like, I mean, like it could literally could have been anyone.
I'm so sorry.
You got a spicy Mitch today.
Dude, you got I don't know why I'm so I'm feisty
It's
today.
caliente today.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm just calling it as it comes in, man. God's plan. I never played Minecraft.
Yeah.
Or if you're North Korean, Kim Jong-un's plan.
Yeah, right,
exactly.
right.
Yeah. Straight up. Straight up.
But yeah, dude, fucking. So
That's crazy.
I'm sorry we got off on that tangent, but you have a guy that went to your school from Miami Heat.
Oh yeah, no. He didn't like Tyler Harrow. He didn't go to my school or anything. He was in the NY2LA tournaments, and those are the tournaments that we played in. At like, we were like the Midwest, so like we just traveled and played. Kids from Wisconsin, Indiana, Iowa, South Illinois, which is like its own state. Like Chicago is like one thing, and then Illinois is just like farms. It's pretty crazy. I think Chicago is like one of the few things in Illinois that's like, yeah, that's our only major city, 100%. That's our only major city. We have Peoria,
Yeah.
but Peoria is not necessarily, and then St. Louis, but St. Louis is halved. Peoria is very small too. So Illinois is like, it's kind of crazy because no one, when people aren't from Illinois, if you were in Southern Illinois, you would think you're in the South, or like, I don't know. I guess
No, I totally get that.
because it's just farms and that's it. Like, and people start having accents, and you're South Illinois.
What is their accents like?
It's just like you start to get to the Southern accents,
Oh,
like
interesting.
Missouri, like the Missouri. They
Yes.
have heavy Southern accents there.
Absolutely.
If you think about it, you're just going a little bit north.
Yeah.
Like, so you get that. Oh, like, I don't know. It's pretty crazy, but then you go all the way up because it's a long state. Then you go all the way up, and then it's like we kind of sound like we're from Minnesota and Michigan or like Canada.
Well, you got to be careful because, like I was literally about to say, at some
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
when the more up you get, those farm people start sounding Canadian.
Like
You're like,
north,
ew,
yeah.
dude, ew, ew, gross. Cut it out.
Yeah, no, we like it's definitely like we have a Canadian tone in a way, like we're approaching it, you know.
They're like, hey there, buddy.
Yeah, like I guess, yeah.
That's just the South Park. I just always go to
Yeah.
South Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The South Park Canadians, dude.
Dude, are you an NFL fan at all?
Dude, I'm not.
It's
so
probably
don't,
hard
like,
being in Chicago.
Yeah.
But we had, no offense, dude. It might turn around.
I mean,
we'll
yeah.
see.
I just, when was the last Chicago? Like I haven't kept up, dude. We got
Y'all about to
we
get
have-
Caleb Williams.
okay.
Yeah.
We had Khalil Mack, and then we had. I'm gonna get this wrong. Did we have Trubisky as
Yes.
a quarterback?
Yeah.
So that was where I was at, and then I don't think I have no idea what's going on right now.
Right.
Chicago
Well,
would hate me. Like they would hate me.
Hey, you remember we were talking about
Like-
fucking threatening him?
Yeah.
Get LYNY, dude.
Yeah, seriously. They're big on the Bears. so
Threaten them. I don't know why
yeah.
they suck, but we had
Yeah.
we had some NFL players. Well, not at the time, but they went on to be in the NFL at like my rival school in
Okay,
high school,
damn.
dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
Gardner Minshew and Demario Davis. They would fuck
Wow.
us up, dude.
Okay, yeah, damn.
They would fuck us up. And I love me some Demario. I'm a Saints fan. He's a Saints fucking legend, but
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit was
yeah.
nuts, dude.
Dude, yeah, that's got to be wild.
Yeah.
Like playing with them. So you like played against these?
I
these
never
fools?
played
Okay.
a sport.
Football?
No,
Oh, yeah,
no.
yeah, you
I
were-
picked up basketball when I moved out here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay,
I've always
that's
been
actually dope.
Yeah,
That's
I've
dope.
been a fan.
Dude, people play hoops out here like a decent amount. Well,
Oh,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Jokic is here, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's like my favorite basketball player.
He's nuts.
Dude, he's psychotic. I think that's a machine. I don't think that's a human.
Yeah,
I think
is.
it's AI. He just keeps improving based on how the game improves.
It's Russian
Like,
intelligence.
Yeah, I think he's Serbian, dude. He's Serbian.
Well, that's the same
You
thing.
actually, yeah. I mean,
I'm joking. I don't know.
no, I mean, I'm Serbian. So Serbians and Russians are like pretty close, which is like, yeah.
It's like step siblings or something.
Yeah, no, yeah, like a while ago and shit. So, I'm not obviously involved in Serbian politics, but
Yeah, dude, you're an American, dude.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, dude, it's funny you say that. But yeah,
Yeah, dude, so when I first started playing out here, like, you know, I was literally just like learning everything, like learning to dribble, like all that shit.
oh yeah, you were
So, like,
picking it up. Yeah,
So like I
dope.
joined like this rec
yeah, the rec league.
right by my
Yeah,
house, but it was
dude.
all just teenagers. Just all teenagers. Just whooping my ass. And then like I'd have good defense, so like good D, and I'm like, I don't think you should say that for a couple years.
There's no way they let you play.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I just learned. But then like I got like a coach, a guy helping me out and shit, and then I started fucking these little shitheads up, dude.
Yeah,
Now I play with men.
yeah. You had to learn through playing, like kind of how we all learned,
Yes.
like at your skill level, and then you get up,
Yeah.
and then now you're playing with.
People my
There you
age, and now
go.
and that's why I tore ligaments.
That's what happened.
That's how it
Yeah.
happened, dude. I should have just stuck with the
It
teenagers.
wasn't during
which isn't
the
the
rec league,
best.
yeah.
saying I should have stuck with the teenagers isn't the best statement.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Anyway.
That's 100% not the best.
Yeah,
Statement.
anyway, you knew what I meant.
He touches rim now.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't bring you in here today to fucking do all this shenanigans. Kyle, why would you say shit like that?
Hey, man, you know it happens.
God damn it. Kyle's out of control today. I apologize on his behalf. I don't know, dude. So fucking let's pivot.
Yeah, dude.
You got your show, headline show is tomorrow night, huh? Or
Oh,
Friday?
yeah, Friday.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. Cervantes.
Hell
Come
yeah.
through. Come through. Denver.
Well, this ain't gonna be out by then.
Oh yeah.
But
then
come through, everybody.
You should have came.
You should have came, baby.
It was sick.
It
you
was
missed
so.
it.
It was so fucking sick.
How's it looking? I saw you got Stookie Sound on the fucking lineup, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. I brought him on my Chicago show. a while ago, like my first Chicago headline, and it went so well. Like he threw down. And so when we were deciding this Denver one, I was like, oh yeah, let's see if we can get Stookie again. Like that went so well. He's also just like an awesome dude. We have so many collabs. We're always working on music. He's very, very motivated and like, you know, head down, just works. And I can get the same way. You know, like especially if I'm in the studio, it's that like ADHD hyper focus, like we'll just grind for like hours.
Yeah, I see on your stories, bro. You're always cooking up some shit.
Always.
It's always so good, dude.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You're a fucking damn good producer, man.
Thank you. I genuinely appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. I'm sort of just like I don't know. I'm addicted to it, like very addicted to music. I live and breathe it. I'm always trying to like do that thing where I want to like write what's in my head, you know, like and get to that point where I can just do it so that if I hear an idea in the shower, I like run, like, you know, finish up, run to the fucking studio, ass naked, get that fucking idea down. Like, you know, and just like it's there. Like that's the level that I'm trying to get at. So I'm almost trying to get all these like technical skills down and stuff. I mean, there's always like a maximum because there's shit coming out. And there's always new methods and shit like that.
You'll never know it all, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So there's always like, you know, a point, but I do push myself. But yeah, I'm trying to be more of a expressive producer rather than a nerd about everything lately. So if that helps, I don't really know what point I was trying to make, but if there's a point, that's my point.
Yeah, not get too fucking nerdy about it.
Exactly.
Just do what sounds good.
Yeah, dude. So I appreciate it, man. I am always cooking. But yeah, I gotta maybe let go a little bit sometimes and maybe just like let my ideas not be so like thought out and so like, oh my God, this snare isn't hitting the way it hits in the rest of the track. Why is it like, oh, this resonant peak, like just bullshit. I don't know. But yeah.
That's just part of like getting that ear trained, dude. I feel like as I've gotten better as a producer, it takes longer to finish songs.
Dude,
just because
100%.
My ear's so trained now, I know what it needs to sound like.
Oh, dude, that's actually funny you bring that up, dude. I was listening, like one of my old beats came on today that I haven't heard in like so long, and I made it for it was the Goldie Awards, which is like it was like the A-Tracks or Fool's Gold Records. They did like a producer competition. It was like a live stream. It was like me, Odd Kid Out. The judges were like A-Track, Craze.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, it was super sick. But I remember making this beat, and dude, like I was a kid in my eyes at that time. It was years ago, and like I listened to the beat today in the car, and it just had this like almost like I don't give a fuck swag to it. And I realized like maybe I've like gone down too much of a rabbit hole in this like nerd way, trying to get my kick drums to sound, you know, like so good or whatever. But then I may have like at some point like I have to like recover my younger self in the way that I produce, because I heard this beat today and I was like, dude, this is a good beat. Like I didn't overthink it at all. You could tell it was just like the idea was there, but everything just kind of sounded placed right.
Yeah, it's like shitty, like, but it still fucking
exactly
hits.
It's just like, oh, like that's art. It's like it felt more artistic. It felt more expressive.
Maybe
and
autistic,
like,
but fucking
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like I remember having Yeah Me Too on, and you know we were talking about like that old like that old trap era, and if you go and listen to it now, you're like, you kind of hear that same thing that you were talking about, where it's just like it doesn't seem like it's overthought. Not everything. The kick's not in key. But it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter, and that's kind of what made those beats
dope.
Like, yeah, there's something about that. There's
beauty
something about this roughness to music.
Beauty in the imperfections.
It is.
Oh, your perfect imperfections. What song is that?
Is this the one you were talking about? Is this that you made?
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Wait.
You guys want to hear it?
Wait. Is this so? There's a couple of them. It says the finalist. So it was. So there's like 3 videos uploaded. This is probably the final beat, but yeah, it's one. Yeah, see how the semifinals. I think.
Did you win?
One. No, I got 2nd place or 3rd place.
Who beat you?
Odd Kid Out won, I think.
Here, I'll turn it up. I don't know if we're gonna get a copyright strike or anything. I mean, you wrote it. So.
Yeah,
no, you won't. I don't think
he
you
owns
will.
it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude. What the hell? Oh no, it's the other one. Shit, it's the other video. That one's okay though. We can pull this one. It doesn't even matter.
How long ago was this?
Oh man. 2021. Holy shit. Like what, 3 years ago? Like ish.
Yeah.
Like around 3 years ago. Yeah, this is the one. And it was just kind of like lazily produced.
Fight words.
But it had like
Go.
like on a lot of it's clipping and a lot of it's just like I don't know, dude. I guess it's hard to tell with but yeah, it was like a pack of these beats. And I was just like
That's it.
It's fun, dude.
yeah.
It's a fun beat.
Like I don't even know what genre or mid tempo. I guess
something like
mid
that.
tempo. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's crazy that you pulled that up, man. It was quick.
Kyle's a wizard. I
Yeah,
don't know if you can
dude.
tell by his hair.
It's fucking dope, by the way, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That's fun, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
that was fun, dude. I liked it.
Perfect.
dude.
There's beauty in like not knowing shit.
Yeah, 100%. It's more of like nowadays I almost look for the kid in the room that like knows just enough to where like I could do something sick on the beat and then I turn around and they're like that, leave it, like that's good. You know, and I'm like I don't know, because it's like I almost lost that version of myself somewhere in the
Trying to be a
Yeah,
perfectionist.
trying to be like this mad scientist, wizard, producer. But, you know, it's a struggle every day trying to get it back. But it's also like motivating. Not necessarily, I shouldn't say it's a struggle. Like it's like it's a motivation to constantly get to that point.
Yeah.
Every day I'm motivated to, you know,
I got you, bud.
be expressive.
Thank you.
We drinking beer, boy.
Oh, hell yeah,
baby.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Dude, like, I actually really appreciate, like, Fred Again's music right now. And I know it sounds like, pretty,
Appreciate
like,
what?
Fred Again's music, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, and I know, like, it's becoming the, like, oh, like, the Fred Again, whatever, but, like, because he's so, like, big now. But, you know, he is really good at establishing an idea, keeping it, and then putting it out. And, like, because some of his tracks, like, they'll be the most, like, clean record I've ever heard. And, like, you can tell he gets all technical or whatever. But then some of his tracks are, like, you know, they don't have to be these crazy loud masters. They don't have to be, like, it's just a dynamic sound in the, like, art realm, like, where he did just enough to where that track is, like, it's good. And you can almost hear that in the tracks. That's why, like, Rumble, too. Rumble's such a good example. I heard on the Rumble track that Fortet, because I believe Fortet's on it. And Fortet like helped produce it, and I believe he didn't really like, or like all he did in that track, or again, I don't know what actually happened. but I
Allegedly.
hear allegedly like that. He was kind of just the one sitting there and being like, "I'm gonna make sure you guys don't overproduce this. So like this is a good track. Because it's so, and because there's 5 layers. Like if I produced Rumble, bro, that it would sound terrible, and I know it would sound horrible. It would sound like, because there's 3 layers, and I would have already overthought it months ago. Like it would have been a complete, like, I not comparing and stuff like that is really hard in general. I just think that track was something like, they couldn't really compare it to anything, you know?
That's
so,
why. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
No, dude.
It relieves my point. No, like we're good. Like yeah.
That's why I love Peekaboo so much.
Mm-hmm.
He does such a great job at like making simple
Dude,
sound great.
he's nasty.
Yeah,
He has the ear for it. Minimalism is something so,
it's hard.
like, it is because, like, you just have to simply, like, know what you're, like, once you hear a sound that, like, could be cool, it's like in the back of, like, Peekaboo's mind, he's like, oh no, I know where I'm taking this, you know? And it seems to be like for him, like almost every time he's like, he'll hear that sound, and he's like, no, I know where I'm taking this. I'm gonna get it to that point. And once I get it to that point, it's done. That's the track. And he'll move on. And he'll export. Like, touring with him's crazy because I mean, he'll like export in the green room, or like I'll export a track in the green room. Like we did this with my remix for him. And like, I'm like, okay, so when should we play this? And he's like, bro, test it tonight or something. And I'm like, what? Like we
That's
just
the best,
exported
dude.
it. He's like, no, dude, trust me, throw a limiter on it. Fuck it. He's always like, he has that, like, he has the mindset of just like, let's do this shit. Like it doesn't matter if it sounds good, it sounds good. You know, like
If it doesn't, you'll find out.
exactly. Like, and
You
like
will
half the
find
time,
out.
like it's just, he's so confident in his, what he needs to do, what he wants to do. I think when I look at Peekaboo, it's like a perfect project in the bass scene in my eyes. Like opinion of like, that's what I want to do. Like,
Yeah.
get to the point where I could just, do that. He knows that I'm like almost the opposite in terms of like confidence. That's why like, I struggle with releasing a lot of the times. But he's more so, he's just like always telling me like, no, fuck it, dude. Like you have all this shit. Like, fuck it. Like, and because when he makes a beat, he'll finish it and it's done, like I was saying. So like, it's the, comparing to him, I'm like, oh shit, I need to finish my beats. I need to just say, fuck it. I need to just say this beat's done when it's done. And then, not keep it on a hard drive so I can overthink it even more, like, which always sucks. But,
Why don't you think you have that confidence, buddy?
dude, I don't know. I did have, I was really confident in terms of producing, and posting, I should say, more over producing. Like I was confident in posting for like my whole like first like 8 years of my career. Just like I was just the SoundCloud beats kid, just always uploading. Anything I'm finished, like it'd go out, and I didn't care like of the response too much. And nowadays I feel like, and they say this, that it happens with careers and stuff, like you get more pressure, you get more like eyes, and then you're like, oh shit, like, and then it's almost like the pressure becomes you, and it's just yourself being this like cloud of like, fuck, I don't want to put this out. It's not good enough. Like, what are they going to think of this? Like, I don't really like it that much. Like all this shit and these like all these second guesses, whatever they may be, like are detrimental to a career. But like, I think it's just navigating through it. Like everyone has these moments. I think especially like I've talked to a lot of people about it. They come in waves. So like, I just made a couple tracks that I like really like.
Yep.
Like I just finally distributed another track, or about to distribute a track, which is a remix, which I haven't done in a little bit. And I'm like excited. I've realized like you got to just jump in the pool, like jump in the cold water, like, and skating's been teaching me, commit to the trick. Like just commit.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Don't be scared because you're going to hurt yourself. You fucking half-ass a kickflip. Like, you're going to fucking land primo and, like, break your ankle. But if you, like, commit, 90% of the time, your fall won't be that bad. And, like, you're going to actually get closer to landing it. Like, I don't know. It's going to feel better. Like, but, yeah. So skating has actually taught me a lot about just, like, I guess confidence in that matter, funny enough. But, I still got yards to go. I'm still growing. I'm just doing what I can do. I'm always cooking. Always. I'm always just kind of like making different genres too. That's I feel like that's like my biggest thing now. It's just like whatever I hear, house song, garage, bass, I'm just gonna make it, whatever BPMs. Which doesn't help with the releasing thing too.
Oh no, but it's just fun for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just fun for you, man.
Yeah.
I hearing you talk about this stuff, I was listening to Jameis Winston talk today.
Oh yeah,
He's a NFL quarterback, but just if you take that quarterbacking or like NFL thing away from him, he's just a fucking like man of faith, and just like not only like his religion, but just like in himself and his other people. And he said this thing today, and it really stuck with me. He was like, why did we give people advice that we don't listen to ourselves? You know what I'm saying? So like you have this thing where you're like, oh, I know I'm doing this. I know I'm fucking it up. And if you had a buddy who was doing it, you'd be like, bro, fuck that shit.
You're
do
actually
that.
right, though.
Yeah.
Dude.
If you had a buddy doing the same thing, you'd be like, yo, bro, fuck that shit, man. This is awesome. What do you have to lose, bro? Just be yourself. And then you would tell them that, and then also be going through the same thing and not listening to that advice you just gave.
Dude, yeah.
And that stuck with me all day. I've been thinking about that all day.
That's the realest shit. That is like genuinely the realest shit, because that just it's your way of explaining that like you are self-aware that you have beliefs and you're not holding up to them. Like, and that's the way. It's just like, if you can give advice to someone that you're not doing yourself, that's it.
Bro, I'm doing
it's
that
just-
exact thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm literally doing the exact thing. Whenever he said that today, it made me realize what the fuck I'm doing in my life
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Then
dude.
feel like I've been holding back for like
yeah.
who I am. I feel like I've been doing that. And when I heard him say that, I was like, you know what, man? He's right. And I've become past the point of giving a fuck.
Exactly. That's like, everyone tries to, you almost like want to reach the point of like not giving a fuck in a way, but in like, you know, like be like a good person, look out for your people, but like don't give a fuck in terms of like, I look at it like a Flume album, like, or like, you know, that's a really good way to put it. You've heard like a Flume album, right? Like
Of course.
some like crazy records on there, but all of them are amazing. And it's like, no one really questions anything about them. There's nothing you can fucking compare it to. And then you go and like look at Flume's like interviews and stuff, and he's just very like, yeah, we weren't really thinking, we just did it and then like made the track, you know, like that type of thing. He literally just kind of writes what he kind of hears in a way, and he's very good at outputting that. But it's just more so like, it's just not giving a fuck about the output or reaction.
I know, and it's hard to do, man.
It's so hard.
It's so hard to do because, like, I mean,
That's
like,
a big part of being an artist. I think that's like, you know, like a part of a career growth
Is the reaction.
balance.
yeah.
Is like actually like not only because anyone, you know, you can have all this skill and all this talent, but like then there's this portion of like, how are you going to output it? And if you're like holding yourself back and it's yourself, like, I don't know, it's probably an easier wall to get around if we just like give up on our thinking, put blinders up, and you're just like, just don't give a fuck about the reaction. But I don't know, it's easier said than done, I guess.
Yeah, it's
but
hard to do in the day and age of
Right.
social media.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
think that's definitely it.
It's really hard. As much as I like,
Comparing, etc.
yeah, I don't really, the comparing thing doesn't mess with me as much. It used to.
Yeah,
It used to. But then I was like, I'm doing my own thing. What anybody else is doing doesn't affect me.
that's good. So you've already reached like some form of like, because that's like, you know, that's like the biggest step. Like you
Well,
want you want to be like, I don't give a fuck about the next person that's gonna.
I'm not worried
know,
about
like-
any other artist.
Yeah, exactly. See, exactly though.
Because
That's
I'm like,
yeah.
in my mind, I'm like, I'm doing my own thing. They're not doing what I'm doing. Nobody's doing what
And
I'm
you're the
doing.
only
I'm the
taboo.
only one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the only taboo.
Yeah, exactly. That's like crucial.
But I think the thing that might have fucked me up was the reaction, not from the artist, but from people. Just the internet.
Okay, yeah.
That's tough.
And it's toxic.
So
I mean-
toxic.
I mean, those kids are like, it gets real toxic sometimes.
Ruthless, dude. I've had people tell me to kill myself, son.
Dude, you know what's funny is before those videos came out, I had kids in my DMs. I'll never forget a Twitter DM, and it was like, you know, you should kill yourself in the Twitter DM. I click on the profile, and it's like, fucking, you know, burner account, whatever. And some of my homies,
It's China.
like, I'm just like, yeah, what the fuck is this? Like, this is like, so these are just fucking like, kids are just gonna be kids on the internet, and it just taught me like. I'm almost glad it happened back then because I made a big deal about it, like on Twitter publicly too. I like screenshotted it and I was like, yo, this is like bullshit. I was younger though. But then it's like, dude, like people will just say anything on the internet just to almost invoke something, not only to invoke something, but to express themselves in some way. Like for them to be angry at me and so much and that they had to like go out of their way to tell me that tells me exactly about how they're probably going through it, dude. Like, why are they like,
Right.
why are they taking their time out of the day? Like that type of thing, which is like, I don't know, it's good, but dude, and there I think a lot of the times, like people can be ignorant to an artist's situation, which doesn't help. Like, you know, there are a lot of like very appreciative of like fans.
I feel like majority of them, yeah.
Majority of
Yeah.
them, definitely. Like I should say there are some fans that are, I shouldn't call them fans, but there's some people that like,
Haters, dude.
haters. They will like outwardly try and like attack the, you know, in anything that you do from any side. So, and yeah, no. Honestly, the EDM like fan base is majority like really, really, really good. Like
Yeah, they're dope.
I'll rarely see like the hate comments or hate DMs anymore like that, which is good.
They come and go, dude.
There's definitely like this, like I just hate when I see like an artist put up a flyer that they work, they worked their asses off on. Like you just know a tour, like a headline tour, and then the comments are riddling them with like, "Yo, unfollowing because you're not coming here," and it's like,
I can't believe it's only men on this lineup.
Yeah, or like, that. Yeah, no,
yeah, you'll see some shit like that.
That's like they just like keep. I don't know. It's like people just like fucking. They like to speak or just to like invoke things.
Yeah,
just to like have themselves feel like they're doing something, and then they're like, "Wow, I just fucking ripped on this person, and all these people are gonna rip on them with me. I feel great now.
I solved world hunger."
Like, yeah, exactly.
Pat myself on the back.
They get their Instagram likes, and they're like, "Damn, fuck yeah!" And it's like, dude, that artist is sitting there like at the most difficult time ever, like trying to get things straight. Like it's just like, damn, like
just trying to do what that artist loves.
Yeah, like
yeah, it's tough. Like I was saying, like in this day and age, I feel like it's hard to be at that point of just being like. Especially like as in this day and age, so much of what we do has to be on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be.
I think it's coming to like that 90% Like,
yeah,
if you don't, no one's gonna know that should happen. Because I think it's like I don't know, which is crazy, but like it's not how it's supposed to be in my eyes. Like we should be able to do like crazy performances without having to worry about media. Occasionally,
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be fucking dope.
That'd be so great, dude.
And then like people just forever like talking about it, like it's a Grateful Dead show or something, like like that type of vibe where it's like, but now it's almost like these events turn into 7-second clips, and it's kind of like whoa,
isn't
that like
deep?
Yeah, but like because now it's like what we're seeing from the event is like kind of just this moment instead of like everyone lived in that moment. And now we're coming and talking about it for ages, and so many people have so many different stories about it and stuff. But again, like it's subjective because like if you were there, you experienced it and stuff. But like I guess it's just because,
How cool would it be? So like I go to a lot of comedy shows.
Oh yeah.
And so like a lot of comedy, and I do a bunch of comedy, but like I haven't done it to where I was able this to happen.
To be
but
funny.
Like, fuck you. But like at comedy shows, they will lock people's phones up at the door.
That's pretty cool.
How cool would that be?
That's dope as
at
fuck.
A show.
So what in like I guess my point, if that happened, how many people would like come out with like I don't know, like it would just feel more focused on like what's going on there and then. Like it would feel like something that would just be worthy of talking about, and then like.
And how many people would not go just because their phone would get locked?
I don't think a lot. I don't think a lot at all. But also, in the same breath, as an artist, we're wanting in this day and age wanting it all to be on the internet.
Yeah.
We're like, fuck, we kind of want their phones to be there so they can post a dope clip or whatever. There's like the balance right there, but like at the same time, we're like, how cool would that shit be if like we could lock the phones up at the door and say, all right, have fun. You know what I mean?
It'd be fucking.
It's a playground.
Honestly, be dope. Like, I saw a fucking. I know we're talking about Fred again, but I just saw that clip. Dude, the bar. It looked like the bar had like it looked like an outdoor DIY bar in a tent, and then like a stage, right? So, and it looked like it was raining. Apparently, the bar couldn't have access to do their sales, to do their payments, because too many people were on the Wi-Fi in the area. So he went in the mic and made everyone go in airplane mode like it was a plane, and then the bar sales started working, or else they couldn't do the show if the bar sales weren't up. And I was like, yo, that's dope. And like they like who knows like what actually went down like in terms of like, the specifics. But I saw that on the stories and I was like,
no one's on the phone at that
like
point.
no, yeah, like and like it looked lit. Like, I don't know, no phones in terms of like, when shit was going off. I don't have a problem with the phones. I just think it, there could be like a really cool like
disconnect.
You were saying.
Yeah, or at a festival whenever people don't have signal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no one's worried about
That's like dope.
So
that's
dope.
Like, yeah, that's so festival you do feel that energy. Like you really do.
Yeah. I did that something kind of like that. It wasn't as wholesome as him. I was doing a COVID show. My quote socially distant show.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
It was not.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't give a fuck, dude. And I was like, hey, dude, I'm happy to be here. You guys are happy to be here. You know who's not happy you're here? The internet.
Yeah.
So leave your phones in your pockets.
Okay.
And
yeah.
they did.
Mhm.
But, you know, that's just me being irresponsible.
Yeah, no, I actually did do a show during that. I did a tables show. We had
The
tables.
worst.
Yeah, it's just that time was so strange. Just such a crazy time. It also feel like time just did weird. Like, I don't know. Like, I have no perception of time since.
Feels like yesterday.
Yeah,
It was like
isn't it
4
weird?
years ago.
Because it's like our whole lives like kind of just changed in a pretty quick fashion. Like, and then we all like actually had to just accept it. And then we were just like, all right, we're good. Like, and now we're kind of here, but all of us are still kind of like in that.
Still trying to make
like,
it out of
yeah,
that.
like introverted, like our mindsets are still in the house.
Oh, dude, it definitely
Like,
fucked some people's minds
it
up.
definitely
dude.
did. It probably screwed mine up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like we need interaction, you know?
Bro, imagine what it did to kids.
That's another. My mom's a teacher and she's got the little ones. She has not seen more anxiety in her lifetime of teaching. And it's all the little ones. And she's like, she comes home to me and she's like, Alec, like, why does you know, like when I was home, I should say, she'd be like, why does even less, like a kindergarten to first grader, why are they like fully blown panic disorder, fully blown anxiety, fully blown pushing away other kids because they don't want to talk to anybody, but they're intelligent kids. Like they're actually smart and they like test score well. So there's, you know, they're like, I feel like kids are just like, they were so, it's got to have hit the kids harder, like COVID specifically. It had to have.
Yeah.
It had to have. Like, I don't know, anxiety is, I feel like social anxiety is a part of it. Like, so when we're away from people, and we're not interacting in the same way, like we're not actually like going and seeing other people, like experiencing things in that way, like not through a screen, it's just like, of course that'll cause anxiety over time. Like, of course it'll cause social anxiety over time. But
especially like in your like development years.
Exactly.
Where you're developing social skills.
And now,
Or like learning how to make friends or like learning who you are.
Exactly. Like,
you know?
Yeah. And I hope that doesn't, it's like the stunting like your growth thing. Like, I hope it doesn't, you know, like stunt their like, you know, like brains. So now they have this form of anxiety because while they were developing, they were forced, you know, in this like, but it's crazy. I guess just a crazy time, and like crazy times happen. So like, you know, we're meant to just kind of navigate through them. But it's definitely getting, especially hearing my mom be like, she's not seen this and she feels horrible.
Dude, my
Like,
mom
she doesn't get it.
My mom taught youngins. She's now since retired, but my mom and my sister are both teachers. So like like I said, I respect teachers.
What groups your mom did?
My mom does pre-K.
Yeah, that's what my mom does now, pretty much.
And
like,
my
through
sister
first.
does high school.
Okay, yeah.
She's like a calculus teacher.
Whoa.
My sister's smart as
I didn't
hell.
take calculus.
She's a total klutz, but
Yeah.
she's fucking. She is, dude. I took her skiing and she was fucking flying. I said, "You're killing it, but slow down." She goes, "I don't know how, yo." She's a little Southern Belle, but
Oh man.
but like my mom,
adorable.
you know, she like because she teaches really young kids.
Yeah.
And she was telling me like before COVID and after COVID, like how like she had never taught, and I'm not using her exact words. I'm making up my own. This stupid of kids, and like ill mannered.
Oh man. That
Because they didn't know how to act in public.
in public.
Yeah.
It does make sense. It's I guess it'd be hard. My mom definitely has her stories of like, I guess I got to talk to my mom more about that.
I got to talk to my mom. I just got to talk to my
call
mom more,
mom.
period,
Yeah,
dude.
like, straight up.
We should call our moms.
Yeah. I actually had my whole family over at my apartment for Easter. Well,
Hell
like,
yeah.
just my mom, dad, my grandma, and I have a pretty small apartment in Chicago, just me living alone. Like, I don't know. So I didn't expect to even like have Easter or whatever, but yeah, that was so random. It was nice seeing them though. They
That's
never
beautiful,
come
man.
out to the city.
It's beautiful.
Never
You're a
do.
big family man?
I'm very big family man. That's
Same,
like,
man.
yeah.
It's the most important thing, dude.
No, it is. It is. it's like my close family, like that's who I got, you know, like when everything that I seem to have in the world goes to shit, like that's who I really have. in my
Absolutely,
eyes.
man.
Like that's like, you know.
I've always been a big family man. Become more of it lately, last couple of years. I think it was like once I got so wrapped up in my own shit, doing my own, trying to make it as taboo.
Right, of course.
I didn't go see family as much.
Of course,
and then my
dude.
grandma died. And then like that hit me. I was like, I could have saw her so many
Trust me,
more times.
I know how that is.
Yeah.
I don't know your shoes, but my like.
But you
funny
can
enough,
relate.
bro, right in November, like I didn't see I was touring. Like now I'm doing this like this past like year or like year and a half. I was like touring, and I was getting on everything I could get on. So I was never home. And like I lived alone, and it's almost like, yo, I should have just been living with my parents at that point because I had this fucking apartment and I was just never home. So yeah, I would never see my family like ever. And I realized like what brought us all together was like my grandfather, and it was like in November, and I just remember I was like, holy shit, I had so many things to tell you. Like I had so many things like on his like it was just it sucks because it has to get to that point where then we realize like, wow, I should have been more proactive in terms of visiting family, or at least calling my grandpa, or at least texting, like stuff like that, bro. But trust me, I know exactly how that is. And yeah, it's you don't want those things to bring you together after a long time of not, you know, seeing everyone. So yo, like if y'all are touring artists, please go and see your family. Like
Not even touring artist, man. Just fucking.
if you're doing anything job wise that is putting you away from your family, do the most actually within the job to see your family in the most amount of times that you can. Like, or how should I put it? Like, cause
That's a great way to put it, honestly.
like, cause I'm saying most twice. Like, I don't really know how to like say that.
Say mostest.
Yeah. Like I don't like you
Do the
like,
most
like,
you can
like
to fit the largest amount of the time.
Yes. Yeah.
I say
for
like,
your family.
do gooder.
Do
Yeah.
gooder. Yep.
Exactly.
Do goodest. B.
All right, this guy. I gotta take a piss.
I was about to say, all right, we'll pause first.
right,
Actually, no, keep it rolling,
Yeah,
dude.
I'll
Turn the
roll.
webcam
All right.
towards us. We're deep in, dude. I'm enjoying the fuck out of this conversation.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man, I relate to that because it's like, you know, all my family lives in Mississippi and Arkansas.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
like,
man.
I'm like the only person like in my family, like even extended, that's left the South.
Yeah.
So like they all get together all the
Oh
time.
yeah, man.
And like, but I've definitely made like a conscious effort to like get with them more. Like I remember,
Right.
dude, I missed a fucking funeral for a show.
Yeah.
For a show.
I don't ever. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I can't even imagine how.
It's ridiculous.
I know. I don't want, you know, that's the point that no one wants to like have to deal with all the time. And you worry about like the bigger guys that like are, you know, they're stuck in like a country because they're doing these shows or whatever. But
oh yeah, that's a good point, dude.
I don't want to know. Like I really don't. But you know, that's why we make time for our family as much as we can. Especially, and it's funny that we say like it's after we develop ourselves a lot as human beings that we almost have this natural sense to go back to our family. There's this like, and I'm getting it right now. Like it wasn't, you know, my grandpa was something that did bring us all together because it was, you know, like out of nowhere, my whole family's like with it, but it's also like we have this natural growth pattern to like, you know, we go and do what we need to do in those college years, and we're just like chasing and chasing and chasing. I think it's just because of like you literally
Just
send your
youth, I
kids
think.
away. Yeah, you send your kids away to college and they come back, and then like half the time, dude, when I first moved out, and everyone agrees with me, like when you first move out, you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to get away from my parents. But then there's always that point where you're like, damn, I could be on this couch right now. Like
Yeah.
I could actually be like in this room, like with them, like, cause you want to be there. Cause like, I don't know. So it's like this, there's like these phases of like, you go from this emo kid to being like, not everyone goes emo.
Dude, I went emo, dude. I went
think I
emo,
did.
bro. We good.
Hey, we're good. Yeah,
we good.
I had my phase, but yeah, that's, I don't know.
No, dude. I mean, I think honestly, I think it's part of just getting older, man.
It is. You just appreciate things in life more the more you grow.
You know, like I remember when I left Mississippi, I was like, I ain't never coming back here. And if I did, I failed. You want another beer?
Yeah, no, yeah, if you don't mind. Thank you, man. Thank you.
You said, yeah, no. I'm like, all right, that's...
Oh, that's Chicago, I guess, too. Someone
right.
told me that the other day. We say, yeah, no.
That's not going to hold up in court, but anyway.
It won't. Yeah.
No, yeah, no. Who knows?
No, yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah. No, yeah. That's what I always do. It's a no, yeah. No, yeah. You're totally right.
What the fuck?
Why do we need to say that? How many double negatives can they count in that? What's the output?
I don't know, man.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, leave it in the comments, dude.
Yeah, no.
If you beat the case, give us a thumbs up.
If you beat the case.
That's a joke. That's a joke. But yeah, man, I remember when I first moved out of Mississippi, I was just like, I will never go back. Well, not like I'd go visit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I never moved back home, and if I did, I failed. And like now, I'm just like, bro, you know how fucking nice it'd be to live back in Mississippi right now. Like that's like my mindset of like, man, like just to go see the folks or. Just, just simple living.
Yeah,
like, I could
dude.
still fly out that bitch. It'd be expensive as hell, but fuck it. I probably wouldn't be able to do the podcast. Ain't nobody coming to Mississippi.
Yeah,
but,
no.
like, I had that thought. I'm like, man, I kind of would love to go back. Maybe it's just part of getting older.
It is, I feel like it is. It's like a growing thing. I don't know. But when's the last time you went back to Mississippi? You're far from home now.
Oh, Christmas.
Okay.
I go over Christmas. I went like 2 months prior.
Okay.
I had to go say bye to my granddad.
Oh,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's another thing. But like thing is, I don't know if I'm going back to Mississippi till Christmas again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta.
I get you.
This year, like I don't have a lot of time off right now.
Mm.
But shit's about to be the craziest thing I've ever done. Something's about to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, I might not see them, but they're probably gonna come out to some shows or whatever. But
oh, your family comes and supports.
dude, my
That's really
folks
good.
are wanting to like
That's really
follow the bus with a van and sell merch for me every night.
good. Dude.
I don't know how I can't
Dude.
make them do it, but they were talking about it.
That's that's just yeah. I guess my family does come out, but not. I'm still in Chicago.
Yeah.
So when I do the Chicago shows, it's easy to, but we'll see where I end up and we'll see how that pans out. But
They probably have a good time though. Now that you're successful and the things are happening.
yeah, I get, yeah. My dad is definitely like, he's really proud. And I know he's going to see this podcast too.
Hell yeah.
He's
Dude, my
he
dad,
loves-
I remember when he first, because I've been doing music since I was 9.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He never gave a fuck. Really? I mean, it was like, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool, but he wasn't like, go get him, son. You know, it wasn't nothing like that. But dude, once I started like playing shows, I remember he came to my show. He's like,
That's, yeah.
he was like, I was like, Dad, you have fun last
You
night?
gotta prove it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Did you have fun?" He's like, "Hell yeah, man, fucking." I went to the bathroom, some dude offered me cocaine.
Yeah,
I was
but,
like, I don't know. I was like, I was trying to get at the front. Some girl just showed me her titties. Fucking just. And he comes.
Your dad sounds like the man.
Yeah, dude, my dad is the man. He walks up to me. He walks up to me the other night. He goes, "Son, do you know where I can get some X? I'm trying to fuck." That's what my dad said.
God damn it, dude.
He's a good time, dude.
That's too funny.
Everybody who goes to a ConFest, they see a fucking guy with the cowboy hat and jorts on and no t-shirt. They know.
No.
Oh, they know, dude. That's my dad. My dad's a
No
farmer, dude. My
way.
dad, true cowboy.
He'll do the like jorts.
Oh,
and the
dude,
whole-
jorts, no shirt,
like-
fucking bucket. I mean, not bucket hat, cowboy hat.
They call it a foxtail.
Oh yeah.
Is that it?
I don't even.
They don't do that.
Foxtails.
Yeah, it's like the little
Yeah.
wheat.
Oh, the hat.
Comes
Yeah,
out.
yeah. No, he ain't. He ain't gay. But
I thought my
don't dissect it. But
no, I won't. I was that fucking plant though.
Yeah.
My family is from Missouri. They're very like, bro, they're southern. How do I describe it? Like, they're very southern. He built this cabin himself in the middle of he is the population. Him and his family are the population of that town.
Hell
if I
yeah.
can't get any more, like it's everyone knows each other. They have like, you know, a little go-kart track, a mini baseball field just on this like property, but like DIY. We're not talking legitimate things
Yeah.
like you know, and they have a full accent as well.
Yeah.
About like, I mean, most of them are from like Oklahoma and moved up or like moved over. But yeah, I always see them do the it was my great uncle. Dude, he could barely speak, but he would always like have his beer, his little dog, like just this little dog that showed up at his doorstep one day, and he just like told you, he's like, here, like this. He would literally like talk with it. You could barely understand him, but he'd always have this like, I think it was called a foxtail. I know I don't want to give you guys another.
I ain't never
joke,
heard of it,
like,
but it could be right.
it's
I ain't
like-
saying you're
No,
wrong.
no, no.
plant.
That's what you're right.
It's the plant
Yeah.
with like and then it has the fuzz.
The fuzz at the end.
Hey,
Yeah, but the tail, like, yeah, it's hay,
Yeah.
I guess, or like a,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna pull
know.
it up
I
here.
don't know.
oh, I'll do
But
it
he'd
every now and
yeah,
again
they-
just to make me feel like a man.
Just, yeah, I don't know why they did it, but like he would be playing guitar and singing with it. And it's just like, maybe getting over cigarettes. Maybe it's
yeah.
maybe it's that.
Oh, dude, I can relate though, man. Like,
Maybe it's that.
sometimes me and my old lady, we be fighting. I'll be fucking I'll go outside. I'll put hay in my mouth and just act like I'm yelling at her, and she's not even there, just to make me feel good. But you know, I can relate.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Can I get an amen? No, man, I can relate to that though. Like about like your family. This is basically the population.
Yeah, no, they like if there's a mayor, it's got to be my uncle.
Yeah.
It's got to.
I got like I think like probably my extended family makes up the entire population of Edinburgh, Mississippi.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking. 'Cause,
And
like,
it's cool.
It's usually big families.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. We'll go down there, and then I get a picture home. It's on my fridge. 200 people in the picture. I have no idea who they are, but my dad will walk up and be like, "That's our family." Alec."
Yep.
And it probably is.
And it's really cool until like they're getting married to each other. Yeah, I remember one time we were at a family reunion and this one guy started hitting on my sister. And I was like, bro, ain't nobody gonna hit on my sister but me.
Oh my fucking God.
I'm not lying. Well, the half part was a joke, but that guy was hitting on my sister. I was like, bro, we are related.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. I'd hope that didn't actually.
Bro, no, it's like it's wild to say, but like I'm pretty sure allegedly there is like some sort of ancestry going on in my fam. Not like in my fam, but it's been there. So it's wild. It's wild to say, but like
Those are the foxtails.
oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. So incest is hot, am I right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how you found that out.
Mom, I asked my mother
Yeah.
and she was like, yep. And I was like, all right. So
Fucking guy.
it's wild, dude. I know it's wild, but like it's
That's
like
a crazy question.
dude, because I was like, I'm a youngin'. I'm like, dude, they're flirting with my sister. Like, I should probably ask.
No way.
All right, I thought the same thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not like, I believe you. I
Okay.
believe you. I somehow believe you. Like,
I'm not lying.
It's your, like, but it's just crazy to me. Like,
Well, think about it like this, man. So, say probably maybe like 100 years ago, and you know, I don't know.
Not Mitch about to fucking justify incest.
yeah, I know. I'm like, I heard 100 years ago. I'm like, all right, we're already in.
But I'm just saying,
thin
dude. The
time
fucking
frame here.
the only
Like,
lady that you could find was like your cousin.
1924.
Sure.
Like,
Yes.
that's 100 years ago.
yes. So say that.
You can't even tell me that it was like, I don't even think it was.
Bro, we're talking about Mississippi.
Oh, that was
guess
Mississippi
there's a-
been doing that.
I guess there's just man, that's just crazy to me.
I know.
don't
No, listen, it's crazy to me too, but also not that crazy. Like maybe you grow up and the only lady in your town is your cousin.
I guess like, yo, I mean, like, I don't justify it, But like, if they're all in a small town and they don't know anything else, is that like because they're not like, are we ever like educated on incest? Like
Now,
like
yes.
Actually,
Yeah,
like,
now,
genuinely,
yes.
like
Ooh.
in like I don't, because like that's
They didn't say, hey, that bad.
I don't even want to dive into it in with
Why?
like
It's
a
fun, dude.
with a with a. But you know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like,
It is
like,
taught. It is taught in school.
I didn't get
good.
taught. Did you get taught?
No, but
And the thing is- and the
honestly,
thing
but I
is-
think it's probably such like it should be such a norm that it almost feels like it shouldn't be taught.
Right. No, for
Like,
sure.
because- yeah. I don't know.
But also, all of us in here, we all have a hot cousin.
Not me. I am.
That's
the
on
hot
that's
cousin.
on you, Mitch.
Oh,
That's on
just
you.
me?
Yeah, that's on you.
I'm the only one with a hot cousin?
That's
All right.
or yeah.
Uh,
or we yeah.
I'm thinking, man. I'm trying really hard, and I just,
Yeah.
I
Bro, when
can't.
you were a youngin', I'm not saying hot now, because now I ain't, but I'm saying when you was a youngin', you weren't like, damn, my cousin's kind of hot.
I think that's you, man.
Fuck.
I think I'm not. We're not gonna jump in this.
All right, dude.
Water
All
with
right,
you.
listen.
Like, you're-
Anybody in the YouTube comments, when you were young and you're like, yo, I got a hot cousin, let me know, dude.
There's
I'll
no
die on that hill, dude.
Dude.
Whenever I was younger, I was like, yo, I got a hot cousin. Now I'm like, yo, my cousin's, she's pretty. I'm just saying, man. Fucking wild to say out loud, but you know what? I'll die on this hill.
No, listen. If I did have a hot cousin, I would 100% admit. I'd be like, yeah, my cousin's
But
hot.
your cousins were ugly.
Yeah, man. That's,
Got you.
I'm the hot cousin.
That's y'all's problem. All
Maybe-
y'all, both of y'all's cousins were fucking
Yeah.
ugly dirtbags.
No, I think my family. How do you say it? The DNA in my family.
I thought you were about to
hosts-
say the DMs, dude. I was about to fucking.
The DNA in my family, they have attractive genes. So, like, but I would never outright think that my cousin is hot.
Not
if
when
that
you were
makes
young
sense. No, like if that
All right.
if that.
I would.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle.
I'm saying I'm the hot cousin, and look how I look right now. So
Yeah.
you can imagine how, you know what I mean?
Kyle's hot, dude. I don't know what you're saying
So you
about
think
yourself,
your
dude.
cousins? So how would you feel if your cousins thought you were hot and you like knew that?
Well, nowadays,
like you
right
overheard
at this
it.
age,
Like,
we'd be
that's-
like, all right, that's kind of wet.
I'd be like, all right, whatever, you know.
I
But
don't know.
when
Yeah,
I'm
it
a
would be
kid, I'd be
pretty
like,
awkward.
what? Somebody's paying attention to me? That's cool.
I don't know, dude. If my cousin was like Megan Thee Stallion, I'd be like, dude, I'm trying to fuck my cousin. I'm trying to
That's
fuck.
yo. What if your celebrity crush got married into your shit? Because then it's. Oh, I guess it's not your like.
Oh, like my
cousin.
brother, like
It'd be-
marries
Yeah.
like Nikki Heaton.
Yeah. Mine's like I think Anne Hathaway is like the most gorgeous girl on planet Earth.
Dude, yeah. If my brother somehow got ScoJo, I'd kill him. Scarlett Johansson, I'd kill my brother.
I had to put together the nickname.
Yeah, sorry.
Scotch.
ScoJo, dude. I would murder my brother in his
I would-
sleep with a knife. With
I
the
would-
knife, I'd
yeah,
kill him with the
that's-
knife. I
That'd
know.
be something that I would just be very angry about. Like if someone in my family, like if Anne Hathaway was somehow brought into my family, I'd be really mad
Yeah.
because I'd be like, yo,
Would you kill that family member? And then like,
I,
and be like, it's now my responsibility to take care of her.
I love how you abbreviated Scarlett Johansson like she was, what is it? Like when they,
ScoJo.
like a
ScoJo.
music fest, like
Oh, dude, you talking about Mag Drag, dude? Lightning and the thunder.
like, when they abbreviate
Dumbest
like
band.
sections of cities that are like
SoCal.
renovated. Yeah.
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know what you.
Gentrify. You abbreviated Scarlett Johansson like
Oh,
they
dude, I would-
gentrified her.
I would gentrify her womb after I killed my brother, dude. I'm sorry, buddy. He's trying not to spit that beer out.
There's been like at least 20 times on this podcast where I've like almost choked on that. Like
This has been an incredible
it
podcast,
has,
by the way.
dude.
This has
It
been
has,
so
man.
much fun.
We're crushing
Dude,
PBRs.
we are having a good time. We're actually out, too.
Yeah, damn, we gotta fucking.
So
Yeah,
that's
dude,
depressing. Actually, I think I got like one or two outside. It's cold enough.
Backups.
Yeah, backups for a rainy day. But yeah,
You
dude,
just keep PBRs in random spots in your
oh
house.
yeah,
He
dude.
hides them from himself.
Yeah.
Emergency fund.
I'll bet you guys $200 there's one under my bed.
I don't want to take you on that bet.
All right. But
Bro, like, it would just be funny, like opening up your like bathroom mirror cabinet. Just be like,
oh, dude,
thank
I
God.
remember
Like,
one of my managers. She was staying at my house, and she got in the shower, and she was just like, "Why is there so many PBRs?" Dude, shower beers are the best. If you like shower beers, dude, let us know in the
shower beers
comments.
are so good.
Let us know in the comments.
I mean, the times where I'll have a couple buddies over and we're pre-gaming, and I'm like, let me jump in the shower real quick.
Yeah.
I just bring my beer in there, and I'm like, man, I don't get out. 3 hours, right, goes by. My homies.
Dude,
are
you're
like,
taking
"No,
3
I'm just
hours to
kidding."
drink one beer.
No, I'm just no, but you know what I'm
Nah,
saying.
he's
Like,
not
like
worried
it's
about
just
the
like
shower.
no, it's just like a whole fucking, like, I don't know, it's a whole new vibe. Like that's why a hot tub and a beer is
Oh
fire.
man, same.
Like,
Oh, hell yeah,
I
man.
can't imagine a sauna and a beer, but I would do that.
Oh, dude, I'll go to
can't
my gym
imagine.
tomorrow and get banned instantly, but fuck it. You know?
I was gonna say it would have to be a pretty accessible sauna in terms of like alcohol use. Like if someone owns a sauna, fuck it. Actually, I've seen a sauna in a green room of a
Well,
venue.
he's got one at his house and it don't work, but that's another thing.
But he has it.
He got it.
He's
He ain't
got it,
never
though.
used it.
Crush brews in there.
Dude,
Who cares if it's on or off?
yeah.
Just, I don't know. Just like probably a cool environment. Maybe hot box.
Yeah, just take a bath with your boys and crack a beer.
Well, that's usually where men start to fuck each other. Saunas, like public
Yeah,
saunas, they get
yeah.
gross. Not because
Oh,
like there's men in
man.
there fucking, because of all the cement, dude. Hey, let's make a pact real quick.
Yeah. I'm like, I can't even guess where this might go.
Nah, dude.
I
We're not gonna pull our wieners. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That's a given. Let's make a pact, dude. Grab your beer. Look me in the eye.
all right, brother.
Look me in
All
the
right,
eye.
All right, brother.
Me and you. Hey.
Yep.
Quit fucking around right now, dude.
I'm here. It's hard. It's hard here. Here.
How
I'm
hard
here.
is it?
Yep. Oh god.
Sorry.
Oh god. You
Listen.
can't even do it.
Listen, I know I'm a little stinker, but hey, let's make a pact, me
Yep.
and you, man.
Yep.
Let's stop giving people advice that we
Yep.
won't take ourselves.
That's real.
Look at me,
shit.
look at me.
No, let's do it. Let's stop giving people advice that we would not take ourselves. That is some of the best advice, honestly, ever.
We got some fan questions I wanted to get to,
Oh yeah, of course.
but I gotta pee.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're totally good.
I know I'm good, dude. This is my own fucking house. I'll do what I want.
This guy's charged.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know if you hit me up or maybe I saw. I think maybe you did. Did you route Chicago on your stand-up tour? Like when you did stand-up for?
When you were your
Part of me
last
feels like I did.
your last one, you were doing 30-minute sets before the show started.
Yeah, it might have been.
I think, dude. Like I'm sure you know, but Chicago's like mad good for comedy.
Oh, it's one
Like,
of the.
it's like-
it's one of the better.
there's
Dude,
a-
Denver's got a great comedy scene too. That's one of
Yeah.
the main reasons I moved here.
I got it, dude. Nice. I didn't know that. I knew Austin. I
Austin's
knew-
king right now.
Yeah, right. New York, obviously, and then
Boston, Chicago, Denver's
Um,
one of the better ones as
Yeah,
well.
I see. I gotta dive in. I'm not that tapped into Denver culture as much. Like, which is
Bro,
I gotta
there's-
get in. I gotta get in and get embedded. I smoke weed like a lot, and I skateboard, and I love mountains. I know that doesn't make up Denver, but those are three things that I know people really like out
It's
here.
90% of us.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I'm like,
Close.
yeah,
I don't know why you haven't moved here. You are a DJ.
yeah, straight
But-
up. Every
Yeah,
DJ,
that's the
yeah.
other 10%.
Shit,
Nah,
come
man.
to Chicago. We got to turn Chicago into a Denver, just at least for a couple of years. I know there's a
Dude,
winter,
dude.
but if you ignore the winter,
We got one here too, man.
yeah, no, yeah. I was gonna
It
say
ain't as bad though.
Yeah.
But dude, I will say like Chicago, as like a DJ, it's one of the more tougher crowds in the country, in my opinion.
It is. It's because like so, dude. People like I think how do you call it? Like I feel like because I'm from Chicago, I get that like like the support because I'm like almost from there, which is like dope, and I'm super like grateful for it. Like, but in addition to like my project, people are very proud to see
A Chicago
someone's
boy doing it. Yeah.
in Chicago, because that's why I like so many idols specifically, almost, and like my parents could say this, like, because they came from Chicago and did it.
Yeah.
So, if you grow up there, you almost like, I don't know. It's hard to, because I've only seen like a great music scene, like and it is expanding. I know that it's smaller in terms of electronic music.
It's the third biggest city in the country, ain't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Like, so, and it's, I mean, people are getting out there for like, everyone's moving to major cities right now. Everyone's getting in the city. So, we're getting all these like, new kind of like genre fan bases coming up. And I think, like a few of these promotion or like promoters, the groups or whatever, were pushing, like, for example, some of them were pushing like rhythm and dubstep heavily, and they really worked their asses off, like, the past couple of years to get to where they are, like Dub Hub.
Oh, dude, I was literally about to say, I fucking love the Dub Hub guys, man.
In the north side and stuff like that.
They're the best.
Ether, like these, and then, and then the promoters in the city and stuff, they've been killing it, and they've been, it's venue expansion now. Like we have the Salt Shed, which I don't know if you've heard of the Salt Shed, but it's fucking massive, and it's like brand new. It used to be a salt warehouse. Really cool venue there. But so we're seeing, and we saw Radius, like Radius is like kind of like, I don't necessarily know how new it is, but in terms of show bookings, they're doing crazy shit there now, like crazy, and it's a big room. Like I saw the Warship tour at Radius, which is like Dimension, Subfocus. That was unbelievable. That was like, and I really got to experience one of the Chicago. I was like, damn, drum and bass can pack out an entire like massive venue in Chicago.
Oh, dude, I've seen it down
Like,
here, man.
you know what
I
I'm
tried to
saying?
get
Like-
tickets to go see, who was it? Chase and Status, maybe?
Mhm.
Yeah. That shit sold out in
But
a
dude,
heartbeat.
like, I think that people are ready. Like when ZZ comes to Chicago, and I know they do that in most cities, but when they come to Chicago, it's something really special. Like everyone I know is going to those shows.
Bro,
Like,
do you know what they do
like
here for 4th of July?
Denver?
Yeah.
Is it probably just insane?
Dude, they do 2 nights at
Yeah.
Red Rocks, 3 nights at Mission Ballroom, and they do it at the
What?
city capitol during the day on that Sunday.
Dude.
It's insane.
Holy
They play
fuck.
8 hours of music in a weekend.
they only do 2 in Chicago and then always an after party. They always, huge venues in Slam, but nothing like that. Like, dude, if 2 Red Rocks and 3 Missions is like,
All in one weekend. It's insane.
like,
It's a
what's
festival
good? Like that
in the
is
city.
fucking
And you know what?
unreal.
I try to get them on the podcast every time,
Mhm.
and I'm going to talk shit until they do, because
Yeah.
they're Canadians coming to America. Make money on our Independence Day. And you know what? We should not stand for this. Honestly, we should fucking riot until they come on this
Yeah, we honestly
fucking
should.
until they come on
We
the podcast.
should.
After that, it's chill. You're basically American at that point.
Yeah, you have to be on Talks
Fuck it.
Taboo first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, straight up, dude.
It's just like the point of entry.
Dude, that is, I really can't, I can't fathom. I think the only other thing that I've heard that was just crazy was obviously like the Skrillex Fortet and Fred again, and then the ISO, XO, and Knock 2 at I think the Shrine it was. Like they were just crushing, dude. I can't remember how many, they did a couple nights at the Shrine.
Yeah,
in
they're
LA.
bringing trap back.
Like that, dude. Like for real, bringing trap back. And like I started, I was a hip hop producer before like the EDM, like my switch to EDM, I should call it. But when I got into EDM, it was trap music, almost because of that.
Dude, I wanted to be
you know.
RL Grime.
Everyone, I wanted like Mr. Carmack, All Grime, Hoochie, Stucky Sound, like fucking bro, like Flostradamus, like that was my shit. Like RL Grime, like anyone that was just pushing the trap genre, going crazy, like Bro Safari, bro, like that. I just, if you went back in my SoundCloud likes, I guarantee you, the first like to like the 500th like, it's all trap beats. Like I guarantee you, festival trap
Oh, yeah.
beats.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny. Like right when I started SoundCloud,
You realize how many fucking producers I've had on the show say the exact,
Yeah.
maybe not like the SoundCloud likes, but that's just
Yeah, no,
that's just how they got into it. I mean, that's how I got into
yeah.
it, bro. I
dude,
remember
yeah.
watching RL Grime back-to-back Bauer at Buku Fest.
Yeah,
I'm wearing a
damn.
Buku shirt
That's
right
hard.
now.
That's hard.
Buku
That's hard.
Fest, New Orleans, bro.
Yeah,
the
bro.
fucking coolest festival in this country. R.I.P. But fucking
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't happen anymore.
nah, man, they
That
lost
happened in New Orleans.
in New Orleans, bro. So the reason why Buku was so fucking dope is they would have like RL Grime back-to-back Bauer on one stage, and like the other stage they would have like Kid Cudi, and then like the other
Wow.
stage they'd have like A Day to Remember.
Dude, Jesus.
It's like a small, like, you don't find, and that's one of the things, like, I love it when I get to play on a festival like that. It doesn't happen often, because I feel like a lot of festivals, I think I saw like Backwoods even got rid of a lot of jam bands just because it's like not selling tickets.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's kind of like a Bonnaroo, where it's
Okay.
like you have all these genres: jam bands, rock bands, rappers, pop singers, DJs, and
Yeah.
that DJs could be any genre. Period. Dude, that was fucking Buku Fest.
Dude, that's dope.
That was Buku
This
Fest.
is like a fest I would love. I love the like.
Right on the Mississippi River.
Yeah,
Fuck, it was amazing.
I'm thinking is like where in New Orleans, a little outside of New Orleans.
No,
'cause
it was
I'm-
in New Orleans.
So-
it was
yeah,
at Mardi
like-
Gras World. In New Orleans, in the like it's in the warehouse district, but it's still the city of New Orleans.
like it's yeah. So there's, I mean, it's on streets. Like it's a fest that's on streets. Sort of like a
No, it's just like here's the street, here's
Yeah.
the river, and there's like a big ass
That-
lot with
I
like.
see. I
And
see.
they'd have fucking stages.
like
This-
how Movement or Lollapalooza would do it.
yes,
like
but it was
on
on a smaller scale.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
Buku, they had this stage called the Float Den.
Okay.
And so this is where they kept all the Mardi Gras floats throughout the year.
Okay.
And to clear the dance floor out, they would hang them up in the air. So you would be on a dance floor, maybe tripping on LSD. Who knows if I did that? I was high as shit.
yeah, exactly.
And you turn up, you look up, and there's fucking like crazy carnival Mardi Gras floats in the sky.
yeah, that's dude,
So gnarly.
that's I love New Orleans so much. By the way, like I know I mentioned that earlier, but like, dude, S-Fam fucking
I love those
Showed-
guys. Actually, I fucking hate them. Let's
Michael
not get
showed
this
me-
confused.
he showed me New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like properly. Like actually like properly.
Bro, if you want to see it properly, go out with Baldy.
yeah.
You'll regret it, but it
Yo,
will be a good
yeah,
time.
I'm fuck it, dude. I gotta tap in. I'm down.
Yeah.
Dude. I know Baldy. I haven't spoke to dude in a long time, dude. I know we only know each other through social media, but yeah, bro. I should hit him up. I'm always looking for the crazy New Orleans experiences. I want to be underneath the New Orleans Bridge at 3 a.m. at a techno party, like knowing I'm in danger. Like,
Bro, the first I moved in one day. The next day, fucking Pretty Lights
yeah,
was doing a parade,
yeah.
and he just ended the parade under a bridge
That's-
and played
dude.
a fucking set.
I feel like I've been under a bridge in New Orleans, like pretty late out. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like an after party. They did it under it was super sketch, but because like how do
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because like in Chicago, you would never see that because like you don't do anything at nighttime outdoors. Like like it's very rare if it is happening. It's like Lollapalooza and it's official. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like an after party like that, like kids are gonna be like walking around being like, "Yo, like this is fucked." Like we're gonna get like anything's gonna come and happen.
Yeah.
And I know New Orleans is not a very like
Safe
promising
place.
place in terms of crime.
But it's a dude. I lived there for 5 years.
yeah.
Never went through a single bad experience, man.
I live downtown Chicago. I have since I was 19. A lot of people are like, "Don't you deal with crime?" I'm like,
How old are you now?
I'm 23.
Yeah, dude, you're doing fine.
4 years in Chicago.
Yeah.
So like running around being an idiot too. No issues. I've had homies had issues, but I think it's
I've had homies
build-
have issues in New Orleans as well.
you build a chip on your shoulder.
Or you
build
just carry a
very-
gun.
You do. You carry
Yeah,
a gun.
that's what I did. I just had a
Carry
gun on me at
There you
all
go.
times.
Yeah.
I had my concealed permit, bro. If they fucked with me, they fucked with the
Yeah.
wrong
Well,
person.
you know what? There is a lot of people that conceal carry in Chicago for that reason. Like,
Yeah.
like every like fucking fifth person you meet in Chicago, less probably have a gun because the crime is so bad, and they like have kids, they don't want to walk into the wrong situation, wrong time. But like,
Bro,
I don't know.
I'm a firm believer on that. I got a gun holster in my truck, magnetic, right by my foot. I mean, not my foot, my leg.
Yeah, like, yeah, dude. I mean, so the thing is with Chicago is like, yes, we have like bad crime, but what I mean when like you build the chip on your shoulder. Like, like I have routes that I take that I don't go this way, for example, when I leave my house, because I know that's like towards like you have these like areas and you just like, or like your mental areas where you like know,
block off.
you know where you walk and you know where you don't walk and you just don't fuck with anyone.
You don't
like,
cross the railroad tracks.
No, you don't. Like,
That's always that was always the same back home.
It pretty much is, yeah. But because Chicago is very much like every neighborhood is like very, very, very like it's just like something different every time. You can be in gang territory. There's a nice neighborhood here, and there's gang territory like this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the next block
like,
over.
You just learn your Chicago. There's the issue is there is a lot of the armed robberies. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like cars theft and armed robberies. So otherwise, like people just taking your car is one thing, but there's the people going up, and like I hear about it in Chicago a lot. They always say it's quiet, and you don't really know that it's happening to you until it's happening. So sometimes it's hard to predict. But I think if you're like, if you're being smart, you're not wearing like flashy stuff, you're not walking alone at night, you're not walking alone without like, like purpose, like you're not going to get your groceries and shit. Like people are always watching in Chicago, like, the bad people, they're always watching and they're always waiting for someone to give them an easy access to, in my eyes. So I think if you make, just don't make yourself look like you fucking got a bunch of money on you. Like if you do, and if it's just like, I don't know, people do make that mistake. Cause I see a lot of really like wealthy people moving to Chicago and they'll like live on those, like, the new
Gentrified places.
Gentrified as fuck. And it's like, dude, first of all, like, damn, but like, they're getting their houses so cheaper and they're just like, whatever, we're living it. But then they're like, dude, they're like working on their hood of their Mercedes. Like, I don't give a fuck what's going around me. And it's like, dude, you already had like 10 people target you probably.
Size you
like,
up.
and text, people and been like, yo, Mercedes-Benz lady with their hood up, dude with their hood up. Like just not paying attention to anything around them. Like, there you go. There's your target. And then 2 seconds later, it's like, oh, it happens. But so I think, I'm not going to be.
Are the gangs in, because where I'm from in Texas, the gangs were really community oriented, as funny as that sounds.
So
no, that's not, that doesn't sound crazy.
When
I was a
kid,
the gangs looked out for the kids.
They do.
And they were like,
Yes.
they're like, oh, you're good, man. You just keep on walking, bro. And they never fucked with us. And they would always go to other neighborhoods to, fuck around and do the dumb shit.
When I first moved in Chicago, I was 19. I lived I won't disclose the location. I lived in an area that was gang territory on the edge of it. And it was right on the edge. And I'd walk past what I definitely like. These guys were up to no good every single day. They'd be outside of their car, they would kind of check me every time I would walk by, but they knew that I would come from the same door, go to the same grocery store, come to the same door, and eventually it was like a hey, what's up? And they would like, I almost felt like if anyone came through and went to my house, they would make sure I'm good.
Dude,
I'm not even kidding.
I can relate to that though. So where I grew up was a lot of biker gangs.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, it's a lot of my dad was in one, crazy. But
yeah, man.
It was a lot of biker gangs, and like, they'd be like some of the hardest motherfuckers like you could see. Like you don't want to fuck with that guy.
Yeah.
For the day like a veteran died, or like there was a fundraiser for a kid with cancer, they were the ones leading the front. Or if like there's a funeral, like they're leading and not the police. It was like shit like that. So it's like very like they took care of like
the community.
Yeah, the community. Yeah. So it was like
yeah.
They had beef with each other.
Exactly. And
they had beef with each other.
People.
Yeah, but like when it came to like the kids or like especially the veterans, man, like it was crazy to see them.
Bro. It's still like everywhere, like Chicago. Like it's just like that. They like it's their neighbor. Like they hold it down.
Yeah.
Like they hold down the neighbor.
And I respect that.
It is, but like, you know, like, and you never know why these people are in it or why they're doing it. Like you don't know, like some of these guys that I would walk by, they were older guys. So I knew that they've been in this whatever they're in for a long time.
Yeah, man.
They've been in this neighborhood for a long time.
Yeah,
so
part
and
of it.
the almost, you know, they never saw me as a threat. I was very like, I would get my groceries and go. I would always smile, wave, do my thing. And I think a lot of those guys, if you're in those neighborhoods, no one will really have a problem with you. It's funny that you say they'll go to the other neighborhoods because some of the wealthier neighborhoods are targeted in Chicago.
Yeah.
And like where I'm at, sometimes I feel a little bit safer because I'm like, it's not noisy where I'm at. Like they look for noise and they look for
Flash.
wealthy areas. Yeah.
Like a little pizzazz,
If
dude.
there's
Hustle
no
and
noise and
bustle.
flash, what is it?
A little
like,
flex.
Like it's just, you're going to find me playing 2K in my room with a couple beers out,
Yeah.
like with my bong. And I would be like, oh, you guys robbing me right now? And they're going to be like, I don't know.
They
Like,
look around, they're like,
Like,
maybe not. I
Bro,
don't know.
do you want my KRK's Rocket
yeah,
5s?
exactly. You want my Focus, right? My KRKs? No, just upgraded, but like, you know, days before, like,
Bro, turn around. I still am on the KRKs.
I had the same ones. I had the Rocket 6s, the whites.
Dude, I got the Rocket 5s, dude. I've mixed.
No, I had the 5. Or wait. Yeah, I have those, the white ones.
Dude, I've
Yeah.
literally produced, mixed, and mastered every song that has
That's
ever
fine,
been
though.
made on those motherfuckers.
Because you can reference. It's
Yeah,
chilling.
dude,
I'm
I'm fine.
about everything that I've made that's out is my KRKs.
Amen,
And my Focus,
dude.
right? Everything
Amen.
I've ever made that's out.
But dude, I relate to what you're saying, man. I feel like in New Orleans, like I definitely had that thing on me. I had like that chip on my shoulder. I was a little
You
harder.
do.
Dude, but out here in Denver, dude, I'll be walking around the streets at 1 a.m. in booty shorts.
I know,
Just like,
I
someone
know.
please mess with me.
I know that's something that like, bro, unheard of. And that's something that it's like, sometimes I miss that because like when I'm in
Walking
other
around
cities.
in booty shorts.
No. Yeah, no. When I'm in other cities, I'm dead serious. When I'm in other cities, like we were in Brooklyn. We were and Brooklyn's like, you know, apparently like nowhere near as bad as Chicago, especially I guess in the area we're in. But in my eyes, I'm like, dude, we're downtown, whatever. It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. and we're all outside smoking cigarettes, like, and the bar closed. And in my eyes, I'm like, bro, we got to go home. We should not be out here right now. So I'm asking my dude, I'm like, do people just do this in New York? Like, is this safe? And he's like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's a New
People
York
just
thing.
outside like all the time. And I'm like,
Should we
dude,
outside?
if we're not inside at this hour, like, I'm like this. Like, I'm like, we're not supposed to be out there. You would never, ever do that. Like, but I think it's like a known thing. Maybe if you're in like Lincoln Park or like, you know, or if you're with a bunch of people and you're at a bar, like, yeah, you stand outside, smoke a cigarette. But it was like, dude, we were like, there was nothing open. Like, we were just blinded by nothing. And that's where my chip on my shoulder goes.
Because you're hard, dude.
And I'm like,
you're just
yo,
hard.
There's nothing open.
You're just hard. You're fucking out there in the streets, fully erect, just fucking in Brooklyn.
Yeah, fully
Fully
erect.
erect.
Fully erect. No, not even in that matter, though. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, dude. I'm
Not
just
like
using
that.
different adjectives.
No.
Maybe even verbs if you think about it.
No, because I'm not trying to pull the, like, it just feels like it should be unsafe.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
not, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
But it is.
Yeah.
No, it feels like it should be unsafe, but it's safe. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I get that.
Which is, it's always like, whoa. But then I'm, you know, in the Chicago suburbs, like, everyone's running around. Like, it's, I don't know. You just don't want to be involved in, like, crossfire or anything like that. That would, like gang crossfire and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude! I let everybody say crossfire, man. I remember I worked at a gay bar in Mississippi, and I just went to the bar to go get a drink, and dude, these lesbians were trying to kill each other, and I like just somehow ended up in the middle of them, dude. Fucking, dude. Listen, I worked at a gay bar for a while, dude. Lesbians are violent. Not all of them, not all of them, but they were
my
wild, dude. They were
God,
trying to throw down. Speaking of crossfire, I don't know if they're in a gang, but.
I hear you go crossfire, and then you see you worked at a gay bar, and I'm like, oh man.
I did, man.
Here we
I
go.
thought the
I'm
same
just
thing.
like,
I
here
thought the
we
same
go.
It's a
Here we
great
go.
time, man.
I will say I'm out of all my friends, the ones that I'm stopping from fighting in bars are my lesbian homies. They're the ones that I'm
Bro.
like, hey, chill.
Bro. Lesbians are wild, man.
My best friend.
They're the best time, but they're
Oh, dude,
wild.
they're some of my funnest friends.
But yeah, they'll fuck another bitch up for just looking at
my
her.
best
All right,
friend
it's 1:30.
Sarah.
We got to get him out of here.
My best friend Sarah she's a Southern Belle lesbian, and she is the sweetest thing ever. She would not hurt a fly. I couldn't see her hurting a fly.
Okay.
Which is like, yeah, I don't know. So but that's like
Maybe
that's
it's
my
opposite.
circle. That's my circle.
Maybe it's opposite here because I have a gay friend, 2 gay friends that are these 2 guys are the funniest, nicest, sweetest guys I've ever met, and they would never get violent. Never.
Yeah. Of course.
I want to meet a violent gay guy. I haven't met one, but it sounds fun.
They got to be out there.
They got to be out there.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good time. Like you just go to the bar.
Dude,
that sounds like a good time.
Violent Gays would be a sick name for a club.
Oh, dude, for a band.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Violent Gays. That's a great band name.
Sick.
Yeah, club name too.
Yeah.
Club name I'm seeing, like a Miami club.
Yeah.
Like some niche, like gays isn't spelled.
They have boxing matches.
G-A-Y-S.
Oh, dude, that'd be so.
They like-
I would go to that bar every weekend if there was like gay boxing.
Gay boxing on Friday.
Oh my god,
Gay boxing.
that'd be so
Lit.
much fun. We had the drag shows on Saturday, and those were like my favorite. But if we would have added boxing on Friday,
Oh,
it
dude.
would have been game over,
I went
dude.
to a drag brunch in Columbus. So much fun.
Dude,
A
the
drag
best.
brunch. And I was wasted.
Yeah,
Like I'm telling you that I did not plan on drinking a lick of alcohol when I walked in. I was mimosas deep. Like I can't even remember because we didn't.
I was gonna make a joke, but continue.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know.
It's probably good he
probably
didn't.
good. He's
Probably
Yeah.
good I didn't. It's probably good I didn't.
Yeah, no, dude, it was the fucking time of my life. I just remember we pulled up and we didn't know that it was like a drag event going on. So we just we were in for some all you can eat brunch, just walk in and it's like the all you can eat buffet. And then it's like, there's a nice place. And then just boom, the show starts happening event. Like everyone's serving. Like it was so cool. I was also just like, I was like dying of like laughing. Cause it was like kind of like comedic. Like they were doing like, I can't even remember. I was so drunk. Then I just remember walking out.
Dude, drag
being
queens are
like,
fucking
yo,
funny, dude.
It was
They're fucking
hilarious.
hilarious.
It was hilarious. They were like messing with us too. And that was like, I remember walking out and being like, damn, that was a fucking unexpected time.
Dude,
Like, that was a time.
queens are funny, man. I remember we had this one drag queen. Her name was Tara Shea Montgomery.
Okay, yeah.
And I remember my favorite part of the drag show every Saturday was whenever she was hosting because she would just be cracking jokes.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, hey. I was like, yo, bro, you should do stand up.
Just do
You are
stand-up. Yeah,
funny.
straight up.
And then so she started doing it, and then she went to LA and started doing comedy. Ended up on the
yeah.
Kelly Clarkson show.
No
It wasn't because of me.
way.
I'm not taking
Yeah.
like credit or anything, but that motherfucker was funny as shit.
That's dude, yeah. You gave the extra
Dude, you want
boost.
to talk about like it is crazy when you go to somewhere and you don't realize it's like a gay thing. Dude, I remember my dad was like, he's like, yeah, there was a pride parade downtown. He's like, that was the gayest white pride parade I've ever been to.
Oh my god.
He heard pride.
He heard pride. He was in.
That's a joke, dude.
Yeah, I
he
know,
never
I
said
know.
that. That's
Yo,
just funny.
holy fuck.
That's just funny,
Oh
dude.
my god. Oh my god.
Let's get to some fucking fan questions,
All
dude.
right, we got
All right, before we get to some fan questions, Kyle, do you have anything you wanted to ask Mr. LYNY? Hey, before you ask him, dude, this podcast has been fucking electric.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, it's
very
been I've
good.
had a time.
This
dude.
has been
It's a
one of my
great
favorite
start.
episodes
It's
ever.
already-
I'm going to let you know.
It's already been great,
This
man.
has been fucking
It's been
phenomenal.
great.
I want to thank
Yeah.
you, man.
No,
This
thank
is-
you. Dude,
this has
thank
been
you
so
for
much fun.
hitting me up. I didn't even
You and I have we talked a little bit
yeah.
here and there,
Dude, you
but
know
us
what's,
sitting down, we're fucking vibing.
you know
dude.
what's so funny? I think we met at Soulfest.
Yeah.
It was do you remember I think it wasn't this year's Soulfest. It was like whatever.
This is past year.
But the only like I remember it really well because right when we meet, my other manager like loves your podcast. My
Yeah.
other manager Chad, and right when we meet, he's next to us and he's just like, "You should have him on your podcast." And I was like,
What'd I say, dude?
I mean, I can't even remember. I think you were just like, "Oh yeah," or something like that because it was so long ago. And I remember And then I text Chad and I go, like, I added him in the group chat and I go, on the way to the Taboo podcast or something like that. So it reminded me of the day that we
Hell
had
yeah,
met.
man.
Like, we actually met at Soulfest. Yeah.
That's electric, man.
Dumb story, but it's just because we're making Chad happy. And that's why I want to make sure. Yeah.
We're also, everyone's just trying to make their Chad and their life
Yeah,
happy.
exactly. Make your Chads happy.
Yeah, make your Chads happy. God
They're
damn.
good
The world
guys.
would be a
They're
better
good
place
guys.
with happy
Dude,
Chads.
dude, the world would be
90% they're good
if you
guys.
just took a second to please a Chad.
I mean, Chad gets a bad rap.
Dude, Chad gets bad.
Chad gets a
And then,
bad
You know what
rap.
Chad's problem is? Chad doesn't get enough pleasure.
No, Chad, no.
Because if we took 2 minutes, and 2 minutes max, right? Max. To please a Chad. Dude, I'm telling you, man. The border would be fixed.
The border, what the
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
You had to go to something.
I had to go to something,
You had
dude.
to go to
I had
something,
to.
yeah.
That was
You
just
had to- you had to
first thing on the
pivot.
brain. Anyway, Kyle, do you have anything you wanted to ask LYNY?
when is you know what, I was gonna ask this one, but it's probably not a good one now. It's probably this podcast. When is the last time you had a really good belly laugh and what was the cause?
Dude, yeah, this podcast.
Okay,
for
okay.
Sure.
I do have
love
another
that.
one.
That was a good belly
That
laugh.
was it's been a fun one.
And honestly, I smoked too much weed where I wouldn't know the belly laugh before this one.
Hey,
I
feel
straight
that.
up.
Bro, I can
would
tell you
not-
one. I know you're gonna ask another one, dude. Casey Rocket opening up for Tony Hinchcliffe
Ooh.
here in
Oh,
Denver.
maybe I could think of it.
Dude,
Y'all would have to give me
Casey-
like an hour though.
Yeah.
I could, but yeah.
But ask your next question, Kyle.
All right. What would be the worst thing for you for the government to make illegal?
For me,
Masturbating.
You know, I guess in general, what would be the worst thing for the government to make illegal?
Ooh. Not for
Mitch
us.
is-
Not for us. Because if it was for me, it'd be like jerking off, and that would suck.
well, it would really suck
Freedom of
if
speech.
like alcohol was illegal.
Yeah.
'Cause-
That would suck.
Honestly, like if the drugs, if caffeine, alcohol, and weed were like actually illegal, I don't know what I would do.
I feel that.
I feel that,
Like,
man.
I'm not succumbed to these substances, is what I'm saying, but like
They make your
they're
life.
habitual and they make my life great.
Dude,
like,
I
you know
love
what
a
I'm
cold
saying?
beer.
I can't, yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. It's just like, damn, that would suck. I mean, there's not.
Dude, if they made pussy illegal.
Damn, no more talks with Taboo.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Dude, I think the worst thing they could do is make freedom of speech illegal.
Yeah. I mean,
We could not be having this
Actually, it couldn't
podcast.
be,
We
yeah.
couldn't be joking around like the
No,
way
it's true. Yeah, man.
like it's just like it is the most important
It
like
is.
freedom that we have.
It is. It is.
Because like think about it, like so many of your favorite bands, like System of a Down can be a thing.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Freedom of speech is important, man. To be able
That's
to say
actually such a good. Those are two great examples of like a literal artist title, like their fucking brand
Yep.
would like face severe penalty, like that. That's crazy. Those are great examples, dude.
Thanks, dude. I'm kind
I
of
love
fucking
Rage
good
Against
at
the
this.
Machine. Yeah, no, I could tell. I love Rage Against the Machine
So good.
so fucking much. Tom Morello, like
Dude, we wouldn't have got Kid Rock,
Kid Rock. What about Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi.
I don't know how he would be
I don't either.
on the lines,
But
but we
Kid
wouldn't
Rock,
have had
dude?
that. I don't think.
Kid Rock's the man. So like
Kid Rock is the fucking man.
he's the
Sweet
man,
Home Al-
dude.
You remember that? What's the Kid Rock song that I know?
All summer long.
No, dude. It's the
That's Bon Jovi, buddy.
That's Bon Jovi. All right, you're right. There's no. I genuinely no. There's a song that I'm thinking of by Kid Rock that does a pretty robot-y effect over a country thing.
I believe it.
And I'm
Cowboy?
yes.
Yeah, that's a
Cowboy,
great
and I'm getting it.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
great
getting
song.
it confused with the you're right, the Bon Jovi song.
And I can smell
Yeah.
beer from a mile
God damn it.
away.
Damn. Fuck. It's because, bro, like talk about artists of my mom. Like my mom listened to all R&B, right? Like all like Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, Ashanti, Brandy, that type of stuff. But then she had
Missy
these
Elliott,
two.
R&B.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see Aaliyah.
Hip hop and R&B. No,
Okay.
Missy Elliott I think could be considered R&B.
It
It is more a hip hoppier, but like those were some blues beats. I guess like Missy Elliott would be like the breach of hip hop.
Okay.
Like she's like, now I'm hip hop because I'm rapping in this. But I don't know. I guess I'll talk about the era. Like the era of hip hop and R&B. That whole thing.
We have her hip hop and rap with R&B influence.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I feel like she like was the one that broke out. Like I don't know, because Timbaland, even Justin Timberlake, my mom loved that shit.
Hell yeah.
But then her two soft, like I say soft, but like
guilty pleasures.
like
maybe?
yeah, her like, you know, to get her going at a party, like Bon Jovi or Kid Rock, like
Bro.
all day.
Bro,
Like-
Kid Rock, dude. I was listening to Kid Rock on a 2-hour drive the other day.
Yeah,
I
you're
literally
big into Kid Rock right now.
love it. I
Yeah.
literally remixed them today.
Yeah, I saw that.
I love
That's
his fuck you,
dope.
his fuck you attitude.
Yeah,
God, it
doesn't
just
give a
makes me
fuck.
want. It just makes you know what we were saying earlier about like giving advice that we wouldn't take ourselves.
Yeah.
He's like the embodiment of that.
You know what I see him as? I see him like almost on one of those like small lakes in the South, just on one of those paddle boats alone with like a fucking radio and like beers, but he's like cut, like jacked, tattooed up, and everyone in the neighborhood knows he's just the shit. That's my Kid Rock.
White House replica in the background.
Yeah. Like a big statue. Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
could see-
actually perfect.
I could see him down by the lake, 80 miles from Santa Fe. Kyle, can you look up this song? We will cut this part out, but I need you to hear the first minute and a half of the song. And if anybody's out there listening to this far in, listen to this song, Down by the Lake. What is it, Dean Summerhill? What's the name of this artist? It's called Down by the Lake on Spotify, Kyle.
All right. Yeah, Dean Summerwind.
Summerwind, sorry. Play this song for LYNY, dude. He's got to hear it.
So stoked.
Actually, I don't think we'll get flagged. I think he owns it. He definitely owns this song.
Does he?
Yes.
Is he independent?
Yeah, dude. He's basically a RFK Jr. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, exit signs.
I'm still parked out by the lake, 80 miles from Santa Fe. And I'm sitting here just parked out by the lake.
Nothing more country than a lyric video like this.
Keep it up, Kyle.
I'm out parked by the lake. It's the lake that's 80 miles from Santa Fe. And I'm parked out by the lake, 80 miles from Santa Fe. It's the lake that's parked where I'm at by the lake.
It's the lake that's where I'm
It's where I'm parked, 80 miles from Santa Fe. And I'm
Brilliant.
still parked out here by this lake, 80 miles from Santa Fe.
All right, Kyle, you can pause it.
What is
So
that
this song,
artwork?
it's a truck parked by a lake, and it says Santa Fe 80 miles.
Yeah.
This entire song, it's one line. I'm still parked out by the lake 80 miles from Santa Fe.
Yeah.
It's that one line of the song.
And he just shapes it. He builds building blocks out of the line.
Bro, it's just that one line.
Yeah, and just moves
just
them
fucking
around.
remixed.
He moves them around.
Remix.
God damn. That's fucking crazy.
Okay, Kyle, did you ask a question?
Yeah, the belly laugh one, the government taking.
Oh,
the-
yeah, we got that. Let's get to a fan question, dude.
All right, let me run this first one. Here.
Everybody go listen to this
Yo,
song.
what's up? It's Caddy Wampus.
All right, so everybody go listen to that song, Parked by the Lake. I'm going to try to post it in this podcast and hope it doesn't get flagged.
Yeah, no.
I just want, hey, you know what?
If he owns that song,
he owns it.
which, yeah, I mean,
Bro, listen. Listen to me.
what's the artist's name again?
Dean Summerwind. So,
What's his origin?
his origin?
Yeah, like
He's down,
Alabama.
parked
He was born
by a lake.
He was born in Santa Fe.
He was parked by a lake.
I heard it was a little outside of Santa Fe.
80 miles actually, and I've been to Santa Fe. I've been to Santa Fe. There's not a lake fucking 200 miles by the bitch.
There is no lake.
There's no lake in Santa Fe.
No lake.
Dude, Santa Fe fucking sucks.
Not with the green.
I'm joking.
Too.
It's
I was
great.
about to be like, hold on.
I'm joking. Santa Fe was awesome.
What the funniest part is that lake looks like it's a lake in fucking
Colorado.
Illinois. Colorado.
Yeah.
Like anywhere where there's
It's just a Tennessee lake.
It definitely is.
He wrote that song in Nashville.
He has no idea what Santa Fe's like.
Dude, we gotta,
He's never
dude,
been
are
to
you
Santa-
saying? Are you telling me we gotta find this guy and kick his fucking ass?
Yeah,
Dude, wow, that fucking poser. Anybody in Santa Fe listening to this podcast, write in the comments, dude. We'll find this guy.
Someone already was listening to it. Like when you first mentioned they were in Santa Fe and they were like, "This guy's full of it. There's no way. Like, there's no way."
Everybody outside of Santa Fe is like, he might be 80 miles outside.
Listen, it's
I got a
highly,
lake. I got a lake right here. Like,
dude, it's highly possible. But if it's not, we're gonna find this guy and kick his ass.
yeah.
All right, let's get to a fan question.
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Yo, what's up? It's Caddy Wampus from GA. LYNY,
That's
what's
Georgia.
up, man? You've really quickly become one of my favorite artists in the scene.
Oh, sweet.
Keep it up, man. But TVBOO, keep working on it. You know, you might get there. My question
I like
for
this
you
guy's
today is Biggie Smalls or Tupac? I'm going with Biggie Smalls. But y'all be safe, man. Be easy out there and be good or be good at it. Peace.
I like this guy's style.
What a good
I
question.
do. I like this guy's style.
Thank you for the compliment.
I love that he talks shit. If I see you in public, I'm gonna beat your ass or fuck you.
I want to rub it in a little.
We're gonna
bit
fight
more.
or fuck, buddy. So you decide.
Well, while you're deciding that, I'll go ahead and answer. Biggie and Tupac is tough for me. Because I don't like know, right? Like I wasn't like listening to any of it during the time.
Gotcha.
I was only listening to it, after. The thing is, I love Changes by Tupac. This was like my roots. This was like when I was a kid. Changes by Tupac, obviously, like I loved. And then I loved Hypnotized by Biggie. It's called Hypnotized, right? Like that's that's a record. Like, so I guess it'd be disrespectful to not. I do know a brief, rundown of the East-West whole thing. I can't, song-wise, I can't really judge off of what was going on, but song-wise, I really like Biggie's stuff a little bit more. But that's me. I'm from Chicago. I guess we're the dead middle. Like I don't know.
So like, I had an older brother. Not had. I still have an older brother. He's still with us. Fucking, I don't know how or why. No, I'm joking. He's amazing. But I had an older brother, and he would fucking. I used to listen to all that shit growing up, man. Like,
I get you.
fucking, man. It depends. Like, I'm gonna give an answer, but also at the same time, it depends on the mood. Like Tupac's, like he got some fucking gangster ass shit where you're like, you're just feeling like a hard ass, like you just want to walk up and punch your daddy. But like fucking Biggie, dude, you might have a thick bitch dancing and it's fun. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, dude.
And you're like,
Biggie's a clubbier.
Yeah,
I feel like
you could be playing Biggie and there's like a skinny girl dancing by you. You're like, yo, where's a thick bitch? You tell that bitch to get out. Bring the thickies in. That's what Biggie makes me feel like, and that's just personally,
Yeah,
that's listen. That's just constructive constructive art, I guess. Subjective.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Tupac though.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go Tupac just because, man, I remember like my brother, but like it was my brother. We used to just play like the most gangster fucking hip hop. And dude, he plays so much Tupac. Like I remember, it's like "Troublesome" '96 is the song. We fucking jam out singing that song. We probably shouldn't have sang all the lyrics, but we did, dude. It was a good time. We were younger. So I'm going Tupac.
Yeah, dude. I guess I wouldn't know. I liked Eminem a lot.
Hell yeah, dude.
When I was a kid.
Yeah, Eminem's the shit. Out there in Detroit too, man. Ain't too far from
bro.
y'all.
That was like. I also love the Black Eyed Peas. I know we're kind of going on a tangent here. I really like the Black Eyed Peas.
Dude, DMX, man.
DMX was amazing.
Yeah.
What else? Sean Paul.
Dude,
Give me
Paul Wall.
Give it to.
Give me like 200 Sean Paul records.
Dude, give me Paul Wall, you know? Give me Paul Wall.
Do you remember John Wall, the record?
Nah.
Dude, John. Wow. John.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, dude. I remember that shit.
Damn.
Fuck.
I threw it back.
Yeah, of course, man. Give me some Paul Wall.
I forgot who wrote that.
Give me some fucking 8-Ball and MJG.
Okay.
Lil Flip.
Get me, dude,
Yeah.
Lil Flip, bro.
Damn.
I played Lil Flip in Texas because Lil Flip,
Yeah.
Houston, Texas
Oh,
guy,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
they didn't know
That's
what the
dope.
fuck I was doing. And
What
I was
the
like, all right, dude, you guys are gay. But fucking, like, it didn't make sense. But
You guys obviously aren't from Texas.
yeah, dude, I played it in Houston, for Houston. I was like, Lil Flip, let's go. Boosie, dude.
Game
fucking
over.
Boosie.
Oh yeah, Boosie.
You probably
for
don't
sure.
know anything about that, and that's okay.
Boosie.
Yeah, just the way you said it makes me
Yeah, it
angry. Let's just
makes
go to the
me-
next
yeah,
question.
We'll just scatter that on. A 23-year-old
where's that?
can't comprehend that shit.
Yo, what's up? It's Caddy Wampus from GA.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We did that.
Kyle,
just
what the
heard
fuck,
from you.
dude?
I've got the same.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Here we go.
It's Trey from Georgia.
What up, Trey?
So I got one question for y'all. Y'all had to listen to one band or one DJ for the rest of your life.
Ooh.
Only him or her. Who would it be and why? Fucking love you, LYNY. Taboo. You can do better.
That's the second person.
Dude, Georgia fucking hates me. That last guy's from Georgia.
Yeah, that is too
And listen, I'm going to go to Georgia. I'm going to find these guys, and we're going to fight, or we're going to fuck. We'll let them decide.
So funny. That's crazy. Back to back.
This is fun.
You're almost there. Do
I
better.
love it. You do better. You can do better. All right, one band or one DJ, and we can't get. Listen, let's make it hard on ourselves. We cannot give it multiple answers. One.
Yeah, that's where it's actually like almost impossible. If I just had to give one though, someone that's on my mind right now, Flume, only because he is one of the many artists that I would pick in this same context that always seems to surprise me every time they drop an album or drop a record in some way, some fashion. So that is, I always want to be surprised. I always want to be like, what was that?
That's a solid
Bro,
answer.
you want to
I
talk
like
about being surprised non-music wise? You could pick like P. Diddy.
that. Stop. P. Diddy. Get the fuck.
Yeah,
Talk about being surprised, brother.
That's, I mean, that is music wise, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I don't know why you'd be surprised. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not the music that surprised you.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the music that surprised you. I mean that is so fucked, dude. Like,
Yeah, or in this context, funny, but like we'll keep it going.
yeah, no. Yeah, you know what I
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. If I had to pick one band or DJ, I'm going band. And it's just the
Yeah.
band that's on my mind right now. It's the band I feel like I was always supposed to find. It's the band that is everything I've always wanted out of a band. And it's a newer band. That band's name is Sleep
Sleep Token.
Token. He knew.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah, this boy's been all over him lately.
They're
I'm
incredible.
They're very good.
not familiar
Bro.
yet.
Yeah, you can check
Yet.
them out.
Everybody's made it this far on the podcast, man. After this is over, go listen to
Yeah.
Sleep Token. The album's name is Take Me Back to Eden. I mean, any of their albums are fantastic.
What genre?
It's hard to explain. They're everything I've wanted in a band.
That's good.
They feel like a metal band. They feel like a
Nice.
rock band, have a lot of gospel influence, have a lot of almost hip hop, electronic influence. It's like
Gorillas, but with gospel.
it's way heavier.
Could Damon Albarn, if he made a band and
I don't-
decided he was going to do whatever he wanted to?
The Gorillas wish they had a singer like the fucking like Vessel.
All right,
from
what we're
Sleep
not going to
Token.
do is trash the Gorillas.
I'm not trashing. I'm not trashing.
I want to hear.
Bro, I'm not
you know?
trashing the Gorillas, but do you think anybody from the Gorillas would not hear Vessel's voice from Sleep Token and go, damn, I wish I could do that?
Well, hey, I don't know. I guess I don't.
Motherfucker can
I don't
sing.
know. Yeah, I don't.
He can
yeah,
sing his
I don't know
cock
that,
off.
yeah.
They have the best
hear-
drummer. He just won Drummer of the Year from Drumeo.
Nice.
Yeah, he's and I'm a drummer at heart, so drums always win me
nice.
over. So man, Sleep Token's where I'm going, and
I gotta fucking dive in.
Listen to him, man. If you like,
That's a very curious set of adjectives.
It's-
Or it makes me curious.
I
You know,
know,
like I
bro.
want to hear.
He did nail it though. I mean, everything he said
Yeah,
to
like it
describe
was-
him.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
they
spot
have
on.
such like a gospel, like it's hard at sometimes. It's like so soft and jazzy, or just soulful, and then like sometimes the motherfucker's like singing and rapping into you like R&B.
like,
it's weird.
So it's like, would you find this if okay? Here's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you find this in your record shop? Would you find it in the experimental section?
I feel
It's
like
definitely in the rock
now,
section.
yeah, I feel
rock.
like the way they
You would
present themselves,
Present themselves.
yes, they
more
present
so
themselves
rock.
as so, but they have like 2-3 heavy songs out of a 12 song album.
I get you. Okay.
You know what I mean? But like they're like
That's dope as fuck.
It's
They
so
sound
gnarly.
fucking awesome. I'm big on you know, like have you heard of like Brain Feeder? Anything like the Flying Lotus's label where it's like one of my favorite acts right now is Ross from Friends.
definitely not what's his name? Matthew Perry from Friends. Sorry.
No, it's not. Yeah, no. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were looking for the actor's name for Ross and you just went for it. And I was like, "Oh god."
I'm sorry, dude.
He's this guy's like so experimental and his name is Ross from Friends. So like I had to click on it. You know, when I clicked on it, that track, it was called The Daisy. It changed my whole life. It's more so electronic, but it's so experimental and just so like then I dove on the label. I went through the label and all this music is genreless. There's no genre in Brain Feeder almost. It's just like a psychedelic to the max.
Just good music.
Just good music, dude. Because I'm going to be honest, and I think everyone feels this about art that's that driven, art that's like, it's like some of the songs make me uncomfortable and I don't like them. But then I skip and then the next song's in like undeniably some of the best work I've ever heard in my life.
I love that, man.
That's how that's how real art's supposed to.
And I think that's one of the reasons I love Sleep Token so much, man.
Yeah,
Like, I remember
that's
like,
why I'm curious. It sounds like
I remember hearing this band, the last song of their newest album, it's called like Ulid, something like that.
mhm.
I remember hearing it and just coming to tears. Coming to
Dude,
tears, man. Coming to tears.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very keen to check them out. Then
You should.
yeah. I'll send you some stuff. Like I'll show you the Brain Feeder.
So let's share music,
Yeah, dude, I'm super down. You'll have like such a fun dive going through these because like I guarantee you'll find like 3 songs you'll like love, but then you're just gonna be like some of them you're like what is this? Like how
I'm
do
gonna
you
turn
even...
you on to Wheeler Walker Jr. You'll find out.
See, Willy Wonka Jr.
Wheeler Walker Jr. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
Wheeler.
sorry. Let's get to another question.
He is hilarious though.
He's so funny.
I think I came in here. I was just trying to figure out what's the hardest part of, would it be like sound, like of the journey, you know? Would it be like sound design, bookings, motivation, getting bookings, like, you know, et cetera, playing renegades. I just want to know what y'all struggled with, or, you know, what he struggled with the most as, you know, artist. Thank you.
That's great. That last part, yeah. The first
That's a good
part,
question,
but
yeah.
what do we struggle with the most as an artist? I'll let you go first.
It's, I guess we can almost tap in like confidence is something that I think, because I think there's different struggles pending where you are in your career. So if you're early on in your career, some of your struggles may be like, I need to learn how to master, you know, better. Maybe like my masters don't sound good. And then like, you know, you learn how to master, and then later on in your career, some of your struggles may be like, oh my gosh, I need to get my sets to be better because I'm getting booked. Like my sets are bad. You know, like I think it's all like sort of when you get to the specifics, all like changing. But in general, I like how you first mentioned like sound and then you went to motivation, because it is kind of like, it's a broad thing to have struggles with, I guess. So I think the biggest is like confidence, motivation, and fear of pressure, fear of fans, fear of result. Like, I don't know. That's like my struggle right now, like confidence. And I know we like tapped in on that, like, or more so. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say hardest part.
Yeah.
And it's kind of similar to you, but just in a more, I don't know the word. I guess the hardest part for me is myself.
Exactly.
I am my own worst enemy.
Exactly.
I'm in my way more than anybody else. Ain't nobody stopping me but me. Ain't nobody holding me back but me.
It's the confidence thing. I feel like
We're our own worst enemy.
We are.
Dude, I fucking hate myself.
Me too.
Don't we all? Like, don't we?
God damn.
No,
I'm sorry. I meant I hate Mitch.
Yeah, that's what I meant too.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? The internet.
Yeah, apparently.
I've been hard on you
apparently
today, Mitch. I'm
Georgia.
sorry.
Dude, listen, you should be,
Apparently
man. I deserve it. Georgia.
fucking hates Mitch, bro.
For real.
Right off the rip.
Yeah, dude, the only thing that place has got going for them is the fucking Bulldogs. Come on.
Yo, do you remember when the Atlanta Hawks, or are you a basketball guy?
Yeah.
You know who Kyle Korver is?
Nah.
So Kyle Korver, he's not like a very famous NBA player, but during the Bulls, he was like we call him the hot sauce or something like that. Like he made every three he took. And this was like before the Steph Curry era, where if you were like a 3-point shooter, they like sat you on the bench and like pulled you out to go and shoot your threes. Like Ray Allen, like, like you were six man. Kyle Korver ran our city and then dipped to the Atlanta Hawks. And then that was my first experience with Atlanta. And as a kid or adolescent, whatever I was so pissed. I hated the Atlanta Hawks so much. I fucking hated them.
Dude.
I hated everything because then their announcers started taking the hot sauce thing. Oh. And that was our announcers thing. That was Stacey King, I believe he is. Great announcer for the Bulls, legend. Always used to come up with these phrases. I just hated so my first experience with Atlanta was that, and I hated Atlanta as a kid because that's all I knew.
Bro, Atlanta's one of my favorite cities in this country.
It's amazing.
Straight up, like the city itself.
Yeah, it's
amazing. As a sports city, I hate it because I'm a Saints fan.
Okay, yeah.
And the Saints and the Falcons
just go at it.
We fucking hate each other, bro. So it's always fuck the Falcons. Yeah. It's fuck the Falcons till the day I die.
Like Jacksonville would.
Nah, they're AFC.
Like,
they're AFC.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You're right. So it's like,
Saints
wait.
And the Falcons, they're rivals in the same division, NFC South. Fuck the Falcons is all I'm trying to say.
Jacksonville doesn't have a football team?
They do. Jaguars.
Yeah. Okay.
That's AFC.
AFC conference is what you're saying. So okay, yeah.
Yeah, but sorry, I hope Kirk Cousins, like, and the thing is, I never wish like pain on people, but I hope I hope Kirk.
I don't know. We've heard different in the podcast.
That is true. I just hope Cam Jordan fucking retires Kirk Cousins is all I'm trying to say.
You're trying to say you would threaten him with a knife, not use it.
Yeah, not use it, but threaten him with a knife.
Any Falcons player. It doesn't have to be Kirk Cousins. And it might be a gun.
I thought he was going to be a gun. I thought he was going to reel back.
No. I'll reel back on the knife, dude. I'm going full machine gun.
I'll reel back on the knife.
I'm fucking around. Let's get to another question, dude.
Yeah, this will be the last one.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a quick question. It's Ireland and Jack from Texas. We were just asking one question, a pick one for a festival band. So the first one is unlimited gigs or a festival ticket for 1 year. 2, tour the world with your favorite artist. 3, resurrect or reunite any band. Or 4, travel back in time to experience any gig. You guys can only choose one, so choose wisely.
We love you. We're from Texas.
Yeah, she said we're from Texas. He said that already.
It's the first love you got, and you're.
I know. It is
yeah, dude. They came on this podcast with kindness and compliments,
and he fucked him up. The last ones he was saying he was gonna fuck him, and these guys, I'm dead.
I guess I gotta chill out. I guess. I guess I gotta learn.
I thought it was hilarious.
I guess I don't know what kindness is anymore.
So funny. No,
he gets defensive with kindness.
Dude, I don't even know what kindness is anymore, bro. Shit's out of control these days. But all right, so we get to either go to a festival, unlimited amount of times.
Yeah.
Resurrect an artist. Go on tour with our favorite artist. Or what was it? Festival bookings as well.
Bring back an old one that's already happened.
That's what I said already.
That's the first one.
So
here, hold on.
Yeah, we'll just replay
one
the part.
question: a pick one for a festival band. So the first one is unlimited gigs or a festival ticket for 1 year. 2, tour the world with your favorite artist. 3, resurrect or reunite any band. Or 4, travel back in time to experience any gig. You guys can only choose one. So
okay, one pause. So he kind of put the first one. He kind of put the first one. He put 2 different things in one. So let's cut that. We can go to festivals, any festival you want all year for free. All right, let's add that as the first. Second one is tour with our favorite artist.
Yeah.
Third
Resurrect.
is resurrect
or put a band back together.
Oh, I think it's 3.
What's the 3? Resurrect?
Resurrection one, easy.
Michael Jackson? That's a good one. It's actually a great, dude. That's a great one. I don't know why you guys are laughing, dude. That would actually, I would love to see Michael Jackson live.
Live act, resurrect to see them live, or resurrect to.
I think
just
it'd be
bring it back.
Around.
Bring
back Dilla. I think Dilla died too young. And I'd bring back Aaliyah. I'd go and bring back Aaliyah and Dilla.
I'd bring back Lizzo, dude. We should forgive her.
I hate you so much.
I'm joking. I'm joking. All right. So you're going to bring back like Aaliyah's great, yeah.
Aaliyah, bro, she died at 22. Like, do you know how many records that I listened to on a weekly basis that she had put out? Like before and what's really sad is she was fucking married to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Damn. Like no one.
That's a good artist. I'm bringing back R. Kelly.
I just knew I was setting up Mitch, but but the thing is, you're setting it up and then you can't go back.
Yeah, it's too late.
In the back of my mind, I'm like, Mitch is catching this alley.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to,
I have to finish the thought.
Yeah, exactly. I just got to get it out. So.
I hate myself. But, all right, so yeah, bring him back. So, part of me wants to say tour with my favorite artists, but they say don't tour, don't meet your idols.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Is it?
Kinda. I've met some idols that are dope, and I've met some guys I looked up to, and I was like, yo, if I see that person on the street, it's on site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I
would love to go on the road with Blink-182.
That would be, dude, that would be sick.
I'm looking at Sullivan King. He just finished up going on the road with Avenged Sevenfold.
Really?
And when you listen to any guitar player who grew up in the early 2000s, fucking loved Avenged Sevenfold. They had some of the best guitar riffs. You can listen to Sullivan King and be like, yeah, that guy liked Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, that's okay. That's dope.
So he was on the road with his prop. I don't want to put a band in word in his mouth, but probably one of his most influential bands, especially as a young guitar player.
For sure.
And Travis Barker was my hero.
Yeah,
growing
100%.
up, he was my fucking hero. I had a poster of him on the wall. I used to study.
Yeah,
Travis Barker.
I was a guitar player, but it was Hendrix and Van Halen that I would study.
Fuck yeah.
Because Zeppelin. My dad would put those onto me because
Yeah. So
I actually haven't heard, which is funny. It may have the band that Sullivan King is touring with. I was a guitar player and I've never heard of them.
That's nuts.
I'm
that's nuts.
Younger.
That's insane, bro.
I know.
You should go listen. They're a great band.
I know.
Amazing band.
I know.
God, they're so fucking.
What time period? The Blink-182 time period, or a little bit before?
A little bit
after.
Yeah, a little bit after.
So you know what? That I would have no idea.
Yeah. So, dude, I've seen Avenged Sevenfold, I think 9 times.
Okay.
I don't sit and listen to them, but if they're live anywhere near me
dope.
ever, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there. They put on such a performance.
Awesome.
But I think I'm gonna go tour with my favorite band, just so I can if I died the next day, I'm
You
good.
could say, yeah, exactly.
I'm good. Like, I'm like, do the things I want to do. After that, I'm cool with dying. Go out on top, dude. You can't stay on top forever.
Exactly.
Let me die.
Yeah. You can't stay on top forever. That is very real. That's very real.
Tell my girlfriend. All right.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's all the questions, man.
Yeah, it's dope.
Dude, this has been amazing.
It's been fucking seriously.
electric.
Like, yeah, bro. This is a great way to start my Denver. I landed in Denver and then sat through traffic and fast food and got here. And that was it. Like, this is a great way to start my Denver.
Bro.
Like, I'm so stoked.
You're the man.
Yeah. No, bro, as are you.
You're the man.
Seriously,
This has literally been one of my favorite podcasts.
Bro.
I've been doing this podcast 4 years, so one of my favorite ones.
Oh, you
has
mean
to be
that?
top 5.
You mean that,
for real?
bro? Thank
for
you.
real.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
You brought me on. It's your doing.
Dude.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you could have been a total
See,
fucking...
I'm holding this shirt.
You could have been a total dork.
Yeah.
You could have been a dork, dude, but you're
I
fucking...
could have been like this the whole time. And then like turned. And then when you said something, I would like...
All right, chill out, Minnesota. You wouldn't get it, dude. Kyle gets it. But nah, man, you're the fucking man, dude. This was awesome. I really do appreciate you coming in today. The conversations have been awesome.
Yeah, man,
all over the place.
seriously,
Funny,
yeah.
serious, sad.
Very all over the place.
Weird at one point, but still good.
Yeah, very all over the place. Very all over the place, but good. Yeah,
Is there anything you want to let the people know before you get out of here?
No, I've nothing really to say. When is this going out? Like
next week, next Thursday.
So yeah, I'll have a special project planned this year, and this will be one of my first official times saying it, but that's like semi-unofficial. So special project this year that I've been working my ass off on. So yeah, that's it. That's all I want to leave y'all with on my end. But,
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you being here, man. Your fucking music is amazing. It really is. It's really great.
Thank you.
I enjoy it very much. And
Thank
I've enjoyed getting to sit down and talk with you and get to know you today, man.
Amazing.
It's been great.
Same. Like this has been fucking dope. Again, like getting into Denver, I actually didn't realize that you were staying over here. So, and when you tapped in, I was like, dude, let's fucking go. I didn't know where the podcast was going down. So I'm glad, I'm super glad I got to do this. So, yeah, man.
Shout out Chad.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Big
shout out Chad, man.
Chad.
Let's all please our Chads.
Yeah.
Listen, if we take anything from this podcast, if there's a Chad in your life,
buy him an aircraft.
Make him come. Yeah, or just make him come.
Same shit.
So Chad, if you're watching this, buddy, next time I see you, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that seed. Give me your seed. All right, let's end it on that. I appreciate you, buddy.
All right.
Kyle, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
And I appreciate everybody listening to this week's
Thank you.
episode of Talks with Taboo. See you next week. Peace.
Thank both of you.